one shoulder narrower than the other? That looks really weird.
We are live, and that's because
Default.
I don't know.
Sorry, that was just such a. Why such?
I haven't. Oh, Jack.
Oh.
D&D potentially might be on next Saturday. Depends what stage we're at with the moving, because we picked up the keys yesterday.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you. I would send you the house tour video, but I don't have you on anything other than Discord, and it's a 2.5-minute video, so Discord says no.
Weird. That was his say to add me on socials, you know.
Yeah.
I don't do socials.
I know he doesn't have social media, which is why I didn't ask.
What blasphemy!
I'll just get
Get
Ryan
his
to give me
number.
your work email.
That works. Or I'll just give you my normal email.
or that old man.
Probably not on stream, but
You still
Actually,
have either an AOL email or a Blue Yonder email, don't you?
He's an entity world.
Gmail.
No, he's a Gmail man. He's quite technologically savvy because he has to be, so we know it's a Gmail.
Fair.
I still use Yahoo.
Well, good evening. Welcome to
It's
tonight's
just
episode
distracted.
of Wishful Mockery. My glasses are reflecting off of my screen. I don't want you guys to see spoilers. That's bad.
It's also reflecting off your forehead, but carry on.
Your camera's this small.
No,
so the camera
that's the backlash from you, mate. Don't worry.
He's a bit rosy tonight instead of white.
No,
So, yeah.
Rosie's down there.
Bless her. We are going to jump into tonight and potentially attempt to pull off a little heist. We'll see how things go.
Loud is how they're gonna go.
Jackman Tutu.
I've got pass without a trace.
Tutu.
Yes. Can you? What happened
Is
last
that-
session?
Is that in D&D character Jack? So
No, because there is no
Gosh.
Jack.
Wow, is he dead already?
Yeah.
Believe it. He's an idiot.
so
No, he's with Elias
Stop.
at the moment.
start of
They're both
last
idiots.
session, we came across a purple worm desert horror thing, stomping on a sphinx, which we were like, sphinxes, they actually exist, because they're like legendary creatures. We proceeded to beat up said purple worm and help the sphinx defeat it, even though afterwards it was like, I could have taken it easily. Whether we believe him or not is another matter.
Watching it bleed profusely.
We found out that they are actually like hiding in secret and protecting the lands, killing off these creatures. And it gave us a bit of wisdom, which I'm trying to find in my notes.
Everything is not quite what it seems. However, the end will work out well.
Yes, things will not be as they appear, but the outcome, should they go as predicted, will be beneficial.
I just said it. In
We
Batman
then
terms.
headed up to the city, which was Varathador? If I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Virathador.
Yeah, that one. And we found out it was a very interesting city because it was very like capitalist utopia. Everything had a cost. Everything was run in a way to make money, but somehow it was working really well and there was no crime and everything was going smoothly and it was just, yeah, you can get whatever you want if you pay for it. So we just need to be very careful with what we say and don't get into any debts. We then headed over to the museum, making this little child's day by buying some flowers. And
I'm adopting
having
this child.
all the adorable moments.
Mhm.
The museum was closed. It will be reopen at 6. So we went to a pub, which definitely isn't Weatherspoons, and had some food. We were just leaving after being comatose with food babies to explore a bit more of the city before the opening time of the museum.
With Billy looking like a fucking balloon.
Balloon. Yes.
Yeah. So, you leave and you head back out into the big circular courtyard underneath the giant spire in the center of the city. Odysseus kind of stretches his back. Well, that was good. That was really good. I've not had food like that in a while, and that was fairly cheap as well.
Lee's just comatose in his hands. I cannot move.
Puts you on his shoulder and like tucks you up in the like folds of his cape. We probably have about 2 hours to kill. Anywhere you want to go? Anything you want to do?
Well,
City's quite big.
You've been to this city before? Where would you recommend?
So many places. There's the library. Not sure that any of you are particularly interested in reading, though.
I could go for the library.
There's a Grand Bazaar.
Wait, Billy, you can read?
Of course I can read. I'm not a moron.
We have seen him write a sign.
Hey, he could have just been copying.
It's very important in my
Toothy business.
Yes. I was gonna say occupational hazard, but it's like a way of life rather than a job. Like,
Out of curiosity, have you read tooth extraction books and like things on dentistry, or do you just do it?
Oh yes, I read all information that comes that I can on said matter. I am actually quite knowledgeable in such things. Hence why when no one complains about pain after the extractions and everything like that, I very good at my job.
It's
Okay.
normally because their head is also not attached to their shoulders anymore.
That also helps.
Wow. I mean, you've taken teeth out of, unconscious patrons at bars
I have.
and dead things. Just wondering if there's any other times in which you've...
I mean, he took a tooth out of Wiz's mouth when Wiz was, being Wiz.
True.
Yes.
Wiz was being Wiz.
I have taken a tooth out of Lucian's mouth.
That was actually kind of painless.
Exactly. I am very skilled. But
Are you-
the library sounds good. I could do some research on the local fauna to see if there's any interesting teeth to be gathered.
I'm
Of
more than
course.
happy to go to the library. The rest of you don't seem too enthused.
What
We
does
can go to the
everybody
library. I
else
mean,
think?
while there, I can do a little bit of research on a few things.
I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to sleep on a book if we go to the library.
Just make sure it's
I
not
mean,
an
a nap.
expensive one.
A nap would be quite good as well.
Valid. Well, shall we? Then, I
Ramas,
imagine,
you
like-
in?
I enjoy a good read when I can.
Actually, Ramas, does your religion, I guess it is, have a holy book?
Less book, more tales, verbal.
Oh, there is a word for it. I don't know what it is, but you tell the stories of your people and your religion through word of mouth, like an oral
In
history.
short,
See,
that's the
that always terrifies me because what if someone gets it wrong?
well. What happens when someone copies down a book and writes it in their manner,
True.
or
Um,
translates it into a different language? Things
Oh.
change.
Language translations are a nightmare. Honestly, translating orc to dwarven to fucking dragon. Oh, the things they get wrong. You wouldn't believe what dwarfs call beards. Oof. You should see what orcs call them as well. Very different things.
I am curious.
I just say beard in orc because I understand orc.
I don't speak either dwarf or orc, so it's fine.
Wiz, correct your pronunciation.
Oh, it's been a long time.
And I'm just there like, I don't speak them. Don't speak the language.
You don't? Interesting. Okay.
I speak common, obviously draconic, and I dabble a little bit in Elvish, but I've been told it's rusty and I kind of sound like a country hick, so I tend not to speak it too much.
Ironically, in a land full of elves, I do not speak their tongue.
I would teach you,
Yeah.
but you don't want to learn it. It's a. It feels wrong on my tongue.
I
Very
say in Orcish,
flowy.
saying Orcish to Rabassi normally sounds like a country hick.
I can't understand.
Repeating back in Orcish, I get that impression.
I laugh.
don't know. Do you know
Odysseus.
Orcish laugh?
No, I don't know. I just laugh to pretend.
Odysseus says also in perfect Orcish. You know I could just tell him that, right?
But what's the fun in that?
Oh,
just-
true. I never would. I never would.
Billy
you know.
also laughs at that because he doesn't know.
Respond in
He's
Orcish.
just laughing.
I
Billy,
respond in
do
Orcish.
you understand what we're saying?
Not a word.
Best thing is he said it in Orcish.
I responded Orcish to Odysseus to say I'd tell him in common, but it's funnier that he doesn't know.
Oh, I mean, like I'm looking at Lucian. I just go, the look on his face right now.
I just slowly squint my eyes like, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, nothing of importance.
Right, libraries.
You know you're
down that
teasing
way,
the
let's
one
walk.
with trust issues, right?
That is
This
a good
will build
point.
character.
In Orcish, still, that's a good point. Maybe we don't make him distrust us so that he tries to lop off our heads.
Speaks in Celestial? What's the worst that can happen?
Responds in Celestial.
Oh!
He'd have to reach you first.
Speaks in Giant. Now what about the storm and your opinions?
Responding giant.
Responds
I
in
like the storm.
perfect giant.
I just look at Billy at this point. I'm like,
Not
Billy, what the hell are they
entirely sure.
saying?
You know every language, don't you? This is impressive.
I do indeed. I'm a
I only
learner.
know the 4.
And I say in Draconic, can anyone speak this tongue?
I respond to you in Draconic. Oh, finally, you joined the conversation.
Yeah, well, I
It
can't,
would have been
I can't
hilarious.
understand what you guys are saying.
It's fine. We can have private conversations because they wouldn't understand us anyway.
If there's
I-
the
I-
one
I responded Infernal. What about this one?
Yep, get that one as well. You can't get much past me.
What about in this one?
I
Let's start
responded
speaking in
sign
fart noises.
Odysseus got you're on his shoulder, and Odysseus just goes.
Good luck. I weigh 6,000 pounds right now.
Here, I can heal that and do it again if you want.
Right, down this way, and you kind of walk around the sort of main entrance to the big spire. And there's a group of people sort of gathering outside. There's nothing really more jovial time. Kind of a couple of stalls that you see around there, gathered around the entrance. There are people going in and out, but they're being like ushered in through with tickets. You eventually leave the main kind of square courtyard circular thing, and you walk down a couple of streets, and you end up going up kind of a couple more steps to a sort of flattened higher part of the plateau. And there you see a large building, kind of stylized in the same way that old British forts were. Parapet, 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 walls, but as a building, like an old castle type thing.
Okay.
Kind of your stereotypical castle that's drawn in cartoons, that type thing. There, oddly enough, the main entrance is also a drawbridge, but there's no moat or anything. It's just there for looks. And you walk up to it, and where's my notes? There it is.
No notes. Must
Oh, no.
memorize everything.
Why did
Must memorize everything.
Why did the Duloc song just pop into my head?
Duloc is. Wipe your shoes, shine your face. There is a kind of a writing above the main entrance that just says the Library of Themista.
At least it isn't the Library of Alexandria.
And
That was
stood
fun.
outside, you see 2 guards, but they are not dressed like the rest of the guards around here. They are in full plate, shiny.
Oh.
They have white kind of sashes and robes, pure creamy white capes. and on their backs they are in the armor, and the backs of the capes are adorned with a symbol that is an open book. No, they are not that Space Marine chapter that reads.
I wasn't thinking that.
It's an open book with a eye in the center.
I know that Space Marine chapter.
You know nothing. And you're kind of walking towards it. What's everybody's passive perception?
Pretty
17.
high.
Probably not high enough.
16.
Oh,
19.
actually, better than I thought it was. 12. I thought it was 9, but that's my passive investigation.
Sorry, James, what was yours?
19.
19. Yours is the highest. Was it a 16 and a 17?
Mine was 17.
17. You three managed to catch a conversation between two women that are walking past. And you three, even Lucian probably notices the kind of the blush and the giggle as they look towards these two guards. They're walking past. They're both dressed quite nicely. One of them has a parasol that's keeping her shaded. And she kind of like giggles into her hand very eloquently, kind of type giggle, very fake. And they're walking past, and she goes, "Oh, the Procuras look lovely today, don't they? Stood outside in their normal regal attire. Anybody would think they were, well, here to do a job." And they carry on walking. Odysseus, as he hears it as well, and he goes, yes. They're still here. Okay. Keep your hands to yourself while we're in the library. Only, like, touch what you're paying to look at.
Wait, you have to pay to look at things in this library? Why am I surprised at that, actually? Never mind. Ignore
I
me.
was
No,
about
yeah.
to say, you've been here for a couple of hours now. You should know.
Libraries usually are a free trove of knowledge, but nothing is free in this city, so it tracks. Never mind.
And this happens to be the largest deposit of books in all of Teraann.
How expensive? Wait, all of Teraann? Damn. And I just look at the building, I'm like, I don't think 2 hours is going to be long enough.
So the building's only about 2 stories high.
There's not a lot of books in Teraann.
You look at Odysseus, and he's just big grin. He's like, "You wait till we get inside."
Oh,
You get up to the
one of
door.
those. Is this
You
basically
get up to the
Bag of
door.
Holding in a book as a building?
You get up to the door, and it's open. There's people walking in and out. You walk in, and you are met by essentially kind of front desk in this little meeting hall, and then behind them there is 2 staircases that go up about 7 or 8 steps, and then you can see already bookshelves lines. There's no second floor to it. It goes up to the ceiling of books, and it kind of goes round. Then there's like a gap, and then it's got a wall. It's basically a square up here that you can see, and you're met by a clerk that's dressed very kind of smartly, and as he sees you come in, he's like, "Good morning, gentlemen. How can I help you today?"
I'm here on a research project regarding some of the since passed deities and those that are potentially imprisoned elsewhere. Would you, well, rumor has it, and well, knowledge has it, this is the largest depository of books in Teraann, and well, would it be possible to conduct some research here? What would the cost be?
It certainly would. You're after ancient deity knowledge, correct? Or
Yes.
are we looking for more specifics?
More specific, more around gods of chaos and destruction, specifically Tiamat.
In the lies category.
The eyebrow raises. Interesting. Well, while all knowledge is knowledge and none is forbidden in this library, I do urge you caution. These books, while studied intensively to make sure that they are suitable for public reading, there are probably potentially hidden elements to them. I would urge caution. Anything that happens in the library, we are not liable for.
I understand. Gods or books around deities and such, they can have unexpected consequences of reading them. not personally encountered it, but I've heard stories of what can happen. So I, of course, will exercise caution in this treasure trove of knowledge.
He very quickly sort of flicks over a couple of pages in this book that's next to him, stops it. Pulls out a small ticket. That is the location for the books. Unfortunately, viewing of these does not come cheap. It's 86 silver.
I'd pass him a gold. Keep the change. It will help with the upkeep.
Thank you. And you, Ramas, you notice that as he puts the gold away, he looks past you to behind where you are. You pass 2 more guards on the way in, dressed exactly the same as the ones outside. And he just gives a very little kind of eye nudge towards Lucian.
Oh, motherfucker. Am I going to get kidnapped?
If I gave you a gold too, would I be able to view the similar books?
Certainly. Takes the gold piece. Hands you a ticket. On your ticket, by the way, is the floor and row number. Or section row number of where you need to go. You, my finely dressed fellow, looking at Wiz. Maybe help you with some knowledge today?
Well, for your comment on my dress, I will say I'm a rugged adventurer and part-time historian. And I've come looking at the museum. I was wondering if you had any books that I may look over before my attendance there tonight. Putting on quite a little posh little voice.
With regards to what? What that might be
General
on the exhibits?
Yes.
That would be new publishings, and considering the museum hasn't been necessarily open, well, hasn't been open yet, there's not going to be much on that. Although, what I've heard about some of the exhibits, flicks through the book, goes back like 2 pages. Would astral sea knowledge and plane travel be of any interest?
Is that directly relevant to my query?
From what leakage news we've had with regards to the museum, apparently it's one of their centerpieces, so I would assume so.
Interesting. What would the cost of viewing such a bookage be?
Oh, a mere 10 silver.
Oh, wonderful.
Did you give him 10 silver exactly?
I give him 11 silver.
11. Thank you. Ramas, if you're still there, you notice there's no eye nudge towards him. None whatsoever.
Depends if Lucian walked away. Lucian? Lucian.
I would have kind of... He'd have said the comment about Wiz, and I would have gone... I'd have been starting to walk away, and I'd have stopped, because it's like, oh god, this could go one of 2 ways.
He gives you your ticket. And you too? Odysseus goes, and you see kind of a pause and then a information on the procurers, please. The clerk kind of, that's going to set you back a pretty penny. Odysseus just coin pouch on the desk.
Flex.
Clerk opens it. Puts it down. Reaches under the desk for a ticket. You know the rules? I do indeed. Odysseus takes it, even with Billy on his shoulder, takes it, keeps it covered.
He's not helping the trust issues.
Don't think he gets a choice.
No, I think I'm getting secret society vibes.
I would very much like some information on local fauna, specifically native to this area, and anatomy, that sort of information, and locations if possible.
Ah, yes, that's easy to come by. That's not a problem. There is your ticket, and that is 2 silver for that one.
Do you also have anything on? I want to say dentistry, but not your mundane. More as this is a very extensive collection. Some of the less known, more out there theories.
For that, you'd probably want to look into more anatomy of the sentient species of Teraann, I would assume. However, per visit to the library, it is 1 ticket per person.
Oh, I see. I'll come back after if there's still time. 5 silver down.
Thank you. All of you will be up the stairs to my right, which is the stairs on your left. And if you look at your tickets, you will find your relevant locations. Do enjoy the library, and remember, trust us with your knowledge.
Thank you very much.
He goes back to writing in a book. Odysseus kind of walks up to Lucian and just goes, yeah, so this, by definition of the library, I can't show you where this is because they move it every time.
Ah, secret society stuff.
It's what I'm aiming to find out. Maybe
Good luck.
it's not, but we'll find out. I mean, if any kind of looks, and the 2 procurers by the door have moved away from the door, kind of in a little bit more. I'm gonna go. And he kind of walks in. As you all sort of follow him up the stairs, you are met by like lovely, kind of auburn-coloured wood paneling on the floor. It's really, really like decadent in here. And as you kind of get to, there's a banister a little bit further in, and Odysseus goes, I think some of your locations are that way. And you all sort of get to this banister, and as you do, you realize the inside is hollow. And it drops
Oh.
hundreds of feet.
Into the mesa?
Yes. Into, and because you can't see the bottom, potentially beyond.
Wow, really
It
wouldn't
is
want to fall off this
deep.
banister.
No, you would not.
Puts his hand gently on Lucian's shoulder.
There are nets every like 3 or 4 floors, so you wouldn't plummet. It's a safety thing.
It's okay, Ramos. I can get wings if needs be.
It was more a humorous joke. Haha, saved you.
Right, I'm
Thank
off. Meet back here in
My team, I bless you.
2 hours.
Sounds good.
Good work.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so we will start with every roll a d20.
Oh fuck! I haven't got a dice out. Shit.
Let's roll of the night.
Just had to do the
14.
same.
Natural 20.
In my defense, a lot of my house is currently packed away.
Hope you dice.
No,
I rolled a 9.
I'm not packing up like my. Well, I'll pack up my dice after tonight, but my computer isn't getting packed up till Thursday night.
Fair.
You leave.
Excuse me.
So keep your numbers
Oh, okay.
where you can know them. So Ryan, natural 20, you are first.
Was indeed. I didn't want to be first, but
Where you're gonna be.
I'll be first.
So your ticket has floor 16, and you for that one, because it's not like a couple of floors below or above, there are elevators that you show your ticket to the person. They will take you to that floor. You walk in, get to your floor, you find your section really, really easy. It's all superly, wonderfully labeled. And in there are a bunch of statues of like solar systems. There are some with round planets. There are some with flat planets. There are some with odd-shaped planets that you'd think would be like artistic representations of things, more like art than anything.
Is there
Tons and tons of books.
is there a flat planet on the back of 4 elephants that's also on the back of a giant turtle?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what you're referencing, but no,
Discworld.
never seen it.
It's a book
God.
series.
Never read it.
Oh, you uncultured swine.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh.
next order of business.
Yeah. You kind of roll a investigation check.
Can you
Well, I
use
just
the
rolled
nat
a nat
20 as
20, so this is
before?
going to be a 1. Oh, what's my investigation mod? It is -1, so 16.
That's not bad though.
No, it's not bad at all. I
No.
was
Okay, so
pleasantly surprised.
given the section that you are in, what would you like to look for?
Oh, I'm looking specifically for anything relevant to the museum, really. Just any information I can find. I'm not particularly interested in space as this character.
Really, that's a surprise. Who would have thought
So
it?
you don't really find anything much pertaining exactly to the museum. It's a new build. There's no books on it yet. But you do kind of look through and think that some of the information, if they have displays or things based on the astral sea, Teraann and its surrounding planar solar system, that sort of thing. If they have stuff based on that, the information that you get from this would kind of give you a little bit of a head start, depending on how much you retain of it.
Possibly something about astral artifacts, said. Like artifacts that might be in the astral sea or linked to them.
With a 16, you get something about some astral dragons
Ooh.
and some like titans that potentially live out in the astral sea. You also hear of a astral creature that is feared by deities called
Would be
Predathos.
very interested in that.
Okay, so that one, it's called Predathos. It is a god eater. First encountered and last seen in recorded history from a plane that doesn't potentially ring a bell to you, called Exandria. Predathos was released into the stars to hunt gods.
God damn it.
There's not much information in terms of specs, specifics, looks. There's artistic representation. No other names are really mentioned. And then you do also get something of a astral sea artifact of something that potentially crashed maybe 2,000 years ago. It's never been found, but an astral ship.
See, the name Predathos puts me in the mind of like a giant worm or dragon or something.
Eldritch horror. Like a
Essentially.
Lovecraftian horror.
I
All
see,
of the above.
I see like a giant, like draconic creature, but potentially with like that type of thing as well.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So that.
Yeah.
Go on.
So would that all take 2 hours? Or would Wiz have more time?
Reading through that with the extensive of kind of once that catches your eye, you kind of get lost in that a little bit. So yeah, that would
Yeah,
take
Wiz
2 hours.
would like deep dive into Predathos. He's very interested in that.
Can't
Okay.
imagine why.
Who got the next highest number?
14.
16.
9.
9.
Josh.
Oh.
As a mighty.
Oh, no.
So, remind me what your thing was.
Looking for information about Tiamat and potentially
Okay.
where she's held, things like that. But to
Floor
start...
208.
Ooh, okay. I don't like he has a floor
Doesn't
number.
take you that long to get down there.
He planned this.
The elevators are rather quick. And you notice that as you kind of go through each floor, they all look slightly different. They all kind of take on the appearance of the knowledge that they are presenting. And you get down to this floor and it is dark.
Okay,
Do you have dark vision?
I do. 60 foot.
Okay. It's not to the point where you would need dark vision. It's counted as dim light if you were to be attacked. There's nobody else down here. It's quiet.
I would be.
Oh yeah, both of you are down there. So we could do both of you together actually.
Aha!
I forgot you were down there, James. Sorry. So you both kind of get down there. It's dim light, and the bookshelves down here are also the wood has warped, depending on kind of what god they represent or what you're looking into. So
I like that.
Both of you roll an investigation check for me.
Oh, God. My investigation has got awful. I'm just going to check something.
Ha! Ha!
Is that checks or is it a save?
I just rolled a star.
Oh, fuck you.
Not 20.
Nat 20. Nice.
For a 21, because I'm not very good at investigation either.
Don't think anyone is.
James, I rolled an 8 for a 7.
Okay.
I don't like the way
We got 4 people with int as their dump stat.
Yes,
No, I have 12 in.
I do.
Dex is my dump.
I have 12 in too.
I have 8.
I wore my dressing gown because I was like, I'm cold. Now I'm fucking hot.
Yeah, you
This
are.
thing is warm. Well, so we'll start with Josh because it's going to be easier.
Oh, God.
You find nothing.
So you are looking for stuff
I would be
specifically.
helping Josh.
Okay. Okay.
I would also have told him
I've got
one of the
peep.
main reason I came down here because of the glances from the guards. Not sure if it's because he's Dragonborn or because he's looking for Tiamat. Says rich and just pats him gently. It's his massive gold purse to his.
Okay.
I feel
So
great.
actually, then, right. Okay. So between the pair of you,
Oh,
you're
fuck.
looking for stuff on Tiamat. James with his nat 20.
Not 20.
You find a
This might
holy
help me.
scripture.
Ooh. Or unholy,
I'm very
technically.
proficient in that.
Technically,
It
unholy
is-
scripture.
Well, yeah. It is embossed, sealed, and it's in a glass case.
That's not a surprise.
The glass case looks like it has been opened. There is dust on it, but there are kind of fingerprints and handprints, and it looks like it doesn't look like it's sealed.
Oh, bless me, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So it depends if you want to open it up and have a look.
Yes, I would. Is it very obvious that it is about Tiamat?
Yeah, it is basically on a
Okay.
altar.
I would open it with. There would be like a type of reverence you've never really seen from Lucian, and a type of almost carefulness. Like, so I'm being so delicate. Like, this thing is worth my life, type thing. Like the way I'm holding it, I am just ever so carefully moving it, doing anything with it.
Okay.
Dex
Touch the
saving
scripture.
throw.
I'd open the glass case, and is it? You say, is it a book or is it a scroll? Or because
It's a scroll,
I would
bound and sealed in what looks like leather.
Oh, it's dragon skin. Oh, that's got to be dragon skin. I'd
It's some
take it
skin.
out
Yep.
very carefully. Is there anything like desks around to read things on?
Yeah, plenty.
So I take it over to one of those, and
You touch it.
yeah, I take it out of the glass case.
Wisdom save.
That's why he was
Got a
asking, Josh.
memory.
Are you touch it? Are you touch it? Yeah, yeah. Oh wait.
29.
29. Good. You
Fail.
needed to roll high.
I was an 18.
Cool. That's fine. As you touch it, you disconnect from where you are. Immediately. You are no longer in that room.
Okay.
You are suddenly cold.
Okay,
And-
not good.
Ramas, you notice his eyes just glaze over white.
If you poke in my mouth,
He's
it's
still
gonna
stood
bite
there.
me.
He's just basically holding it and he's frozen and his eyes just kind of roll back and it's just white.
Just that way.
You are cold.
Okay.
You can hear water dripping
Water. Okay.
very slowly. And you are moved forward where there is a kind of dull blue light at the end of what potentially seems like a tunnel. You are moved towards it. The dripping kind of gets louder and louder and quicker until it turns into the sound of a very distant waterfall. That distance rapidly approaches until that is all you can hear.
Fuck. Okay.
At which point you emerge by this dull blue light into a vast open cave.
Oh, okay, that's good.
From your vision, you can see a waterfall plunging down to your right. there is a orb above that pulses between different colors, but they are metallic colors. Golds, platinums, silvers, bronzes. And from it, 8 chains fall into the cavern below. There's a shudder sound at the bottom, and the chains rattle. And they are thick chains, heavy chains. You look down, and below you, you see the 5 heads.
Oh.
A chain around each one. A chain around the body and the tail. The waterfall empties into the basin where this 5-headed dragon is chained. All heads hung low, very shallow breathing. One head looks up, almost stares into your soul. And as you look to your left, you see a human in simple robes, playing with fire amongst his fingers.
You gonna make more of my characters hate Arcus? I love it.
Simple robes, Josh.
And then he looks at you,
Okay.
cocks his head slightly. The fire disappears, he waves a hand, and you are sucked back to where you are.
Did I see a bird flying around him, or was it just him and fire?
Just him and fire.
Okay.
You kind of come back to holding the scripture. Ramas's hand waving in your face.
And I'd be like, what the fuck? I get my knees would buckle. Would you try and catch me, Ramas, or would you let me be shocked but just let me drop?
You're buckling to fall. I would try and catch you. I am a nice guy.
My knees would give out. I imagine I would go. I'd only drop to my knees, but I would drop.
He catches you quite easy.
And I'd be like that. And I just turned to Ramas, and you would just see sheer reverence, elation. You're not quite sure what it is, but underneath it there is a zeal that you've never really seen on my face before. And I just look at you and I go, I saw her. She's chained and captured, but I saw her. She looked at me.
Ooh.
The mother. Tiamat herself.
You see, as the mother, there are quite a few of those for each different religion. You have to forgive me.
I understand, and I kind of pat you, and I kind of like, oh, and I'd kind of stand back and go, thank you, Ramesh, you are a good friend. But the scroll, and I'd look down at the scroll. What would anything have happened to it?
No, still there. But it's at this point you realise that the binding is of humanoid creation. As in, could be human leather, could be elf leather. Could
Oh.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
humanoid creation, not humanoid leather? I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, okay. Wouldn't bother me. I'd take the table, I'd sit down, and I'd kind of catch my breath and go, what does this say? And open it and roll it out.
Do you speak Infernal?
Damn it, no!
It's written in Infernal.
Oh, damn it. I'd look at Ramus and go, you seem to have a skill with tongues. Do you speak this language? I wouldn't know it's Infernal, so...
No.
You hear the elevator click onto your floor.
I just look at Ramus and go, What are the odds on that's trouble?
If it's the procure,
Procurers?
Procurers.
Thank you.
Yep.
just like
Let you speak to them before we kill them.
speech impediment. No, not necessarily, but not jump the
The bow, the crossbow. I think I've the one I've heard around.
yeah, he got me right there. It's like, yeah, Josh, same way.
Yeah, let's not kind of shoot the trebuchet before it's loaded.
The elevator is kind of round the corner from where you are, so you can't see anything. You hear footsteps approaching. Round the corner, step 2 procurers. A female elf and a male halfling.
I'd give them a half bow and go, "Good afternoon."
She kind of looks you both up and down. Picks a hair out of her mouth.
That's a big mouth if she can fit a whole hair in there.
Got the bastard. She goes, "You can't read that, can you?"
No. This tongue is not one I'm familiar with.
She holds out her hand, and this kind of gold tendril reaches you, touches you on the forehead. You look back at it, clear as day.
What is the cost?
The procurers do not deal in the same way that the city does. Knowledge, in this respect, is free to everybody. We're a separate branch. They insist on charging for entry, but once you are in here, you are under procurer domain.
Well, you have my thanks for this. And I'd give her a nod, and then the halfling, and turn it and
The halfling goes, "The clerk's advice still applies. The knowledge within here is probably quite dangerous. Just to make sure that you deal with it properly.
do not
Don't make us have to come back down here."
do not worry. Anything related to Tiamat will be dealt with as it should be.
They both give you a nod. They turn around, you hear the elevator click, and it goes back up.
I'd look around us and be like, they were nicer than I was expecting.
It is not quite what I was expecting at all, in fact.
No, pleasantly surprised. This is just, yeah. Anyway, scroll.
But you can read now.
Yes, scroll.
Well, I can't, so
Oh.
I can help decipher if you translate and points you get stuck.
Thank you. Together we will do this.
The scroll is a very hyped up story.
Okay.
Very one-sided story
Oh God. Okay.
of a battle against Bahamut, where she vanquished the evil platinum dragon, sent him back from whence he came, but didn't kill him out of a mercy.
Okay.
She allowed Bahamut to live because without one, there cannot be the other.
Cannot have light without the darkness, or darkness without the light.
At the end, it does mention something that's potentially prophecy-esque, but also not.
Okay.
Just says, from captivity comes a new darkness. A shadow that envelops. With help from one, all will be brought to heel.
See. I know what Lucian's interpretation of that is. But my interpretation of that is very, very different.
You say it once more for me, please.
No, you're going to have to go back because I made that up on the spot.
God damn it. From
You're gonna have to-
captivity
you're
comes the new darkness.
Yeah, I've literally no idea.
With the aid of one, all are brought to heel.
There was something in the middle.
There was.
Yeah, there was
Um,
another line.
See, Lucian's interpretation of it is he helps free Tiamat. She then brings all the other gods to heel and rules supreme, and he lives happily ever after. My interpretation of it is Tiamat helped Anubis do what he did, got him chained for it, and yeah. Which is also probably likely, unfortunately.
As you look around as well, there are more books. There's some on her practices, where you do unfortunately learn that she is one of the gods of lies and betrayal. You pass those ones off as fiction, though.
She's never lied or betrayed me, so I don't believe him.
Exactly. So you pass them off as fiction. Ramas has a look at them and has a good chuckle.
I hate to break his heart. It will break one day.
There are some books on your god as well, Ramas.
What's that doing next to Tiamat?
They are,
Primordial
again,
gods.
for you, very one-sided. Unfortunately, painting your god as a god of destruction, a
Well,
god of wickedness.
when he's not smiling, it's not too inaccurate. He's got to smile at some point, though.
Fuck. There's a grimace that counts. Lucian
In
literally
fact,
goes
while
forward and
you
goes,
are-
there is a grimace here. Does that count?
While you are looking, you kind of, that sparks a little something in your head to be like, I wonder if any of the other gods are mentioned in this way. And yes, there is slander on basically every single god in this section that is
Do I-
considered good.
Find a god in this section which isn't typically good, but portrayed in a good light.
There are,
Oh, no.
yeah. So you've got things like the Spider Queen.
She's not
Asmodeus.
evil. She's just misunderstood.
That's what they all say. Pretty much any god, like, yeah, everything in this section is kind of reversed. So any god that would be considered on that side of things is portrayed in a slightly better light. Only
I would-
Ramas notices that kind of flip, though. You do not.
I'm too
I
focused on
would
the fact
share
that
it with
Tiamat's
him.
in a good light. Is in a good light.
I would share it, kind of not trying to imply Tiamat's portrayed in a really good light because she's potentially evil, but all those of typical good alignment seem to be portrayed as evil.
Oh,
Those not so much.
here's the thing. Lucian knows Tiamat's an evil deity.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to like hurt your feelings.
He fully understands that if Tiamat gets out, she will wreak havoc on the plane, and he is okay with that. Purely
That
because she
will-
saved him.
That will practically
I'm gonna have
take
to
you
throw you
your
down.
2 hours.
That is fair.
Fuck his wings.
Jackmond,
Yes.
You missed the tutu off the end of his name.
yours is quite easy. Yours is up here on the ground on the first floor. Looking for fauna and stuff, you get a list of kind of everything that's in the local area, all the desert creatures.
Damn purple
There
worms.
is tons. There is mentions of the purple worms. You've got older books on the sphinxes, all the different types. They are labeled under ancient history / mythology,
I understand why.
which you now know is utter bollocks because they exist.
Quite nice
You
as
find
well.
out, you get like detailed kind of, don't know what they're called, but where you've got like the big drawings of the animal and then like all the labels and stuff to it and like the
Anatomical
sections,
descriptions and stuff.
anatomical descriptions. That's what I was looking for.
I got you, boo.
You get like those for like all of the creatures around. You get the properties in which some of their stuff can be used in like alchemy. Practically anything that you can think of that would then branch off of that, it's all in this section.
Basically,
Thing
he
I'm
found a
looking
witch's
for.
handbook.
Are there anything specific to this region only that I'd only be able to get here?
Purple worms.
Good, tick, got them.
Did you actually tick the book?
There are. Bear with.
Bearing with.
Don't have a bear to hold.
Living bear.
It's alright, I am the bear.
Rawr.
Wow, why did
Giggity.
I do that?
So, desert.
That was more like a big cat.
You have things like phase spiders,
Oh,
blue dragons,
fucking hate phase spiders.
brass dragons,
Is it the Brass Dragon's birthday?
potential things like cyclopses,
Oh, okay.
and what are classified as animals here? Yanti.
Yonti.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
poor Quet.
I was about to say Quetz would not be happy with that classification. But then again, Quetz isn't from this plane, so...
Would
Being
I-
hunted as an animal.
I know that they're considered a race over on the other continent, and
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Oh my god, is there Yonti slavery?
Not here.
Not...
And then
They're
if
just
I've
not
got
on the
time,
plane.
just any like specific locations of where some of these creatures might be.
You find little bits. They are pretty much scattered all over. There's just some things you are harder to run into than others. The dragons, for example, are a lot harder to run into than
I imagine.
a potential wild Yanti who might try and beg for his life.
No, you're a monster.
I mean, yeah. Quetz is a monster, don't worry. But that's a different story.
I thought Quetz was an orc.
No. I mean, I don't know what he is at the moment, to be honest. Me and Perry haven't had that conversation.
He's everything and nothing.
You have your other personality that never came out as well.
Yeah, I know. And given the new rules for that class, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that
I'm
one's being buried within.
To
I'm
clarify,
impressed that you haven't done another split personality character since.
He's been good.
I technically
Jack
only have
Howard.
two.
It just has lots.
Yeah,
of
technically
tail.
only has two.
Pan and Quetz. And Quetz wasn't necessarily split personality, it was different souls inhabiting the body.
Yeah.
Split
I'd,
personality.
But it,
I'd
Well, they-
argue the semantics of Jack-a-Tails being a split personality character.
That's
I would
what I
argue the
think.
semantics that because it was personas and they were only
To
temporary.
quote a crazy scientist, it sounds like slavery with extra steps, but it sounds like split personality with extra steps.
It is, but semantics are that it is not supposed to split personality. And to be
Ah,
fair to
good luck with
Quetz,
semantics.
his was because I wanted to change the class I was. So that
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
how we had to
Yeah.
do it.
Pan was just a split
We're
personality.
not saying it's a bad thing. We're just saying that it's your thing.
It's a trope.
Look,
Pan
there's a
can be like-
reason for it. Leave my trauma alone.
Anyway,
my trope is
so that
awesome.
takes you for your last. That takes you for your 2 hours.
Yep.
Before someone says something they regret on stream, you all go up and meet at the entrance, and Odysseus is the last one to join you guys. As he comes up, he's like, "Well, that was illuminating."
Yeah, so was mine. Mine was, well, amazing.
Has everybody found sort of what they're looking for?
Not at all.
No.
I found something better.
Before we go back, we need to find this face spider. Oh my god, the mandibles on this thing, I must have one.
They're
They
mandibles,
as
they don't
in
count as teeth.
FEY.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Problem with the Fae?
Yeah, what's wrong
Problem with the
Fae
size
man?
of the spider.
Oh, well, actually, do you know what? That's a very good. And also, it's if
That's why we must go as group.
it's a
So
face
there's
spider.
less chance of me being eaten.
To be honest, Billy, I think if anything eats you, it's going to regret it in the next 3 to 5 business days.
Probably, but then I get all sticky and I don't particularly like it.
Have you actually ever been eaten and punched your way out of something?
Yes.
Did it
Oh,
look as
same.
cool as it sounds?
Goes for a high five.
High five. What? Say that again, sorry?
Did it look as cool as it sounds?
No. It's very sticky. Like,
It sounds badass, but I imagine it's just a lot of. Ugh.
yes. Much air gets everywhere in all crevices, all cracks. It's all encompassing.
Oh.
Imagine like dunking in ocean, but of not water.
Stomach acid.
Yes.
Ooh.
tends to hurt. It's one of the
Not-
most corrosive substances
not
on
nice.
Teraann.
Like, hey, that's fine. I walked off after, but it's just very inconvenient.
As Wiz found out by melting a troll.
Here's the thing, though. You know his whole thing with teeth and stuff? Aren't teeth technically
Yes.
bone, and stomach acid struggles to digest bone, so maybe that's why he survived.
Or
not
maybe I
made of
just
teeth.
off.
No, but he can cover
We
himself.
don't know
with it.
that.
Yeah,
We
also,
don't know
also
that.
that.
Odysseus looks up at a clock that you can see on the wall. Quite large clock. Museum will be opening in about 15 minutes, and I can guarantee you there's going to be a queue, so shall we?
Let's.
Let's.
Yes.
You all walk out, and you two notice that the female elf is one of the ones by the door. As you guys kind of leave, she gives you a smile and a nod.
Smile nod back.
Who choose you two?
Me and James.
And you all leave. You follow Odysseus. You go back to the main courtyard, square, circle.
Thing.
Keep walking through.
Map change!
Map change!
Oh, I should load up the map, bro. My character sheet.
Oh.
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 And you come to the museum.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is massive.
Oh, fuck.
What? All I can see is the fog of war. Ah, there it is.
Oh, no.
All I can see is the fireball.
Hang on a minute. I'm
There's
just gonna...
like a solar system in the middle.
I think my food is just getting here, though, as well. My food is getting here. 2 seconds. I
And
slipped
there's
back
one
slightly.
area that's covered. I want to go in there.
I'm not gonna lie, Wiz has a new interest. He's not that bothered about the mission anymore.
Perry has used the Humblewood pictures of the Vulpin. The pigeon, that is my favourite species in D&D, I'm not gonna lie. It's just a pigeon. It's a sentient pigeon.
Like
Mind you, there's a
humanoid
chicken.
anyway, or literally just a pigeon.
It's a... If you look at the
This is
artwork,
the
it's a
pigeon.
pigeon with longer legs and hands on the end of its wings.
Yeah,
No, it's
basically a weird aracocra with wings.
I
All the
would
Humblewood-
genuinely have just been happy for a 5-foot pigeon.
You
He's 4
can
foot.
easily distract them. Says so in their bio.
They're 4 foot. They're 3 to 4 foot.
You
If
throw
someone
crumbs.
throws seeds, you have to go and spend an action to peck.
Yeah.
With wisdom saving throw first.
Wisdom saving throw, or you are enamored by the seed.
You just know the DC would be like 60.
Oh, now I want
Right
to
there,
play
Josh.
a pigeon.
I think he's missing food.
There's also chickens. And all other kinds of birds.
I've got fancy barbecue chicken tenders, buttermilk chicken tenders, and mac and cheese
Ooh.
croquettes.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have still gone for a Big Mac personally.
The mac and cheese things have gone from McDonald's now, which is annoying. But they have got one of my favourite cheese things back.
Look at the
Okay,
size of
what?
it.
They have Grinch socks.
It's massive.
Nice.
That's what she said.
Nom.
It's massive.
One bites it. So you all can see that the gates have kind of opened and you're in now their main courtyard. And obviously it is a fully gated perimeter. It's about 6-7 foot high. Kind of ornate spiky bits at the top, all that sort of jazz. And you are in a queue currently. And there are people of all walks of background here. Chatting, talking with each other. Again, melting pot of the classes. Everybody gets along, everybody talks. You can hear things like kids being like, I'm so excited to like go and see stuff. Adults are like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. I wonder what kind of things are in there. There is an odd sense of, wow, this is free for the first night? It's
Fuck.
not expected. Did you drop one on your keyboard?
Yes.
He did. I watched it in slow motion. It was hilarious.
I did.
Good. And you kind of
Fuck.
move up, and you move up, and you move up.
Can someone move?
And
me,
then you
please?
are kind of next to
I'm
go
having
in.
a
There is an
chicken problem.
usher. There's an usher that's sort of waiting. And as some people exit that have been
Is he making music?
kind of around, you've been waiting in the queue for, I'm going to ignore you. You've been waiting in the queue for probably around about 45 minutes to get in.
Damn, that's a long queue.
Mm.
Were we
Um,
constantly moving, or was it a couple of people 5 minutes, a couple of people 5 type thing, or?
As you guys got there were people already starting to go in, and then they stopped people, which means you then had to go and queue up.
Okay.
With all the people, and then they were sort of like one in, one out. They're kind of trying to keep a capacity type thing.
Makes sense.
and you get a group of like 3 or 4 people come out, and he just goes, "Perfect. You're all a group, yes?
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, go on, in you go."
4 and a child.
And he ushers you in, opens the door, and you are met by what you see here, a grand entranceway. There are seats and things, people around. There's 2 skeletons, one of a mammoth and one of an ancient sea creature, which now obviously doesn't really get seen anymore because sea creatures are just avoided at all costs. And you walk up to the desk. Obviously, as there's no like payment and stuff, the clerk behind, kind of looking around, quite sharpish, sort of
Thanks,
looks at
Billy.
you. "Welcome. Please sign your names." And Odysseus kind of signs in the book. Quite calligraphy style handwriting. Pops the quill down. Sort of looks at the mammoth statue. Walks over this way. You all sign yourselves in. At which point, a very, very finely dressed female Fulpin is stood there. She's surprisingly tall for their species. Yes, James.
I don't sign my name. I put Priest of Stormless.
Cool.
I have trust issues here.
Okay.
I'm the new leader.
She's, yeah, surprisingly tall. Not like 6 foot anything, but for their species, she's tallish. She is in a very elegant purple dress, very tight fitting. The tail has like adornments and kind of jewelry on it, like wrapped around. Kind of tinkles as she sort of sways it very, very elegantly. She has like bangles all on her wrists, earrings,
it-
piercings. Nice. And she kind of walks over to you. She's like, good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to my museum. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here this evening. Please join the other guests and make your way around. We have the newest additions to the museum. Obviously, well, everything at the moment is new to the public eye, but our newest additions were added not but a couple of days ago, and they are in a room around the corner if you would like to go and see the jewels. Other than that, please enjoy the museum and take your time in looking around. There is no rush, especially not this evening.
Thank you very much. Do you have like a?
Anybody notice he went French?
Yeah, I was glossing over it.
I will never.
He's French Russian, haven't you heard? It's the latest French Canadian.
Do you have any like brochure or thing with what is in, or a map of so we can tour around?
There are maps on the end of the table over there. They are also free to take, although donations are welcome for the first night if you wish. There is a map in there, and it does give you a detailed, not description, but a proposed path to walk. You do not have to follow by any means. Just take your time, look around. It is all to take in with your eyes.
Thank you very much. And I'll get a couple of brochures and hand them out. And if there's a donation pot, I'll put in a gold.
Nice. Hand out the brochures. Odysseus kind of walks up to this, looks at it, comes around to here. He's like, looks at his brochure. I know we're here for a particular reason, but I do kind of want to have a little look around.
It would be a waste to not enjoy it while we can.
I agree. Looks like our final destination is up there to the right, so start on the other side and work our way around to that.
Sounds like a plan.
Question.
Yes.
Do the skeletons have teeth still intact?
Yes.
Excellent.
So when I go into this room, Perry, can I have a look around, see if there's like sort of security systems that I can recognise or identify anywhere?
Make an investigation or not intimidation.
I
Inside?
can do an
That's
intimidation.
it. Investigation or an insight check.
I'll do
No, this
insight.
would be investigation. It would be investigation.
Or perception?
That's the other one I was looking for. Thank you.
So
Can
just
I
go
do
for
Oh, is
one.
that perception?
Yes, it didn't come
Okay.
through.
Oh, I was muted. Then.
Okay,
My bad.
because my roll is going to be 8 higher if I do perception, so
Okay.
that will make it a 23.
So you notice that all of the while you're looking around in here, all the exhibits in here, on them, at somewhere, whether it's on the display case or on the actual exhibits themselves, have a rune that looks like a backwards K and an X next to it. And it glows a very, very light yellow. What? Don't bark at the word yellow. I'll kill you.
Hello. Woof.
So what races are the people in this room at the moment?
All manner. These two
Okay.
people,
Whatever you
half
feel like.
elf and tiefling.
Okay, so in Giant, I'm going to whisper to where the fuck is Ramas? Oh, Ramas is going the other way.
Ramus
In the other room.
purposely went a different way.
I'm not going to speak to him then. I'll whisper to Lucian in common. Don't touch things. They've got a brood on them. Whisper to Billy in common because he clearly didn't understand any of our language. Don't touch them. They've got a room on them. And then because the other two don't understand any of the language I speak, I'll say the same thing to Odysseus.
Question: Is there any signs or anything that says "Do not touch"?
Yes. They are on kind of all the corridor walls.
I appreciate the attempt there.
Because if I was going to touch to see what the room did.
Yeah, it's on all the corridor walls. There's a polite reminder, please do not touch the exhibits. In here,
The
you can
impolite
see...
reminder is the rune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In here, you can see all manner of kind of like desert artifacts, things from long, long time ago. They have like descriptions on them, like sarcophaguses, mummies. The thing in the center is an old depiction of a sphinx, to show that potentially they were real. It does say underneath, like, we don't know if they were real or not. We have no idea, but most people put it down to mythology. That type of thing.
At
Odysseus
reading that,
kind
I
of
give
like-
you the guys just a look as if to go, mm-hmm.
Odysseus sort of looks back at you, he's like, I saw that as well. They have absolutely no idea.
It was so close as well.
Walk around, you have a look. It's all pretty nice in here. Ramas, you go into there, and that one is... Are you looking for anything, or are you just having a mooch?
Ramus would be interested in anything that looks like giant culture or elementals, things like that. Otherwise, he just casually go through them. Because, like I said, he will help people get in, but that's as far as his assistance is going.
That's
'Cause
fair. This
that's part of
is
the
a
concept.
room that you recognize practically everything in.
Dragon?
Because it is from...
Oh, no.
It's all artifacts from yours
Oh,
and
no.
Yuki's island chain.
I go get
Wiz.
Yuki immediately.
Oh
Hey,
no,
Wiz,
Perry,
Wiz, sorry.
is this the fucking British National History Museum?
Wiz, you just get a hand on the back of your shoulder.
It's the silence telling.
You
Hello?
should come with me.
The same sounds vaguely threatening.
Come with me if you want to live.
Partially
Get
drags
on the
him.
job, boss.
Wiz will let
We all watch as like Ramas is just practically dragging Wiz. We're like, okay, bye.
Is He doesn't resist. He just looks confused. Like,
Do we use
Oh yeah,
this to,
totally voluntary.
You get in there
Oh,
and you notice the armors, the weaponry, the iconography, the different style dragons, which were native to your island chain. They are essentially the different colored and chromatic dragons, but in a kind of more of a Chinese style. That's from
Universe.
your chain of islands. And it kind of brings back a sense of home.
Is
Because
any of it authentic? Can we tell?
oh yeah, roll an investigation. Both of you roll an investigation check.
Could do history instead. No, it don't matter. They're both -1.
Can it be history instead?
It can be history
Roll.
instead.
22.
Yeah, it's all authentic.
Oh no.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, Wiz.
Is Ramas now
One hand.
reconsidering?
Shows our culture. On the other hand, they looted the corpses of our friends.
Do I see anything that was from anyone that I know? Considering that people have very unique stuff.
Oh no.
Considering
No.
the type of culture the island
Oh,
had.
thank God for
No.
No, you don't see anything that you would know. A lot of it has you as you are looking around. All of you will now notice that it has donated by and it has names.
Do we recognize any of the names?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If one
Roll
says
a perception check.
I'm really good at these. 27.
19.
Yes.
Oh no.
Who and what they were to you and who they are, entirely up to you.
Oh, no.
But 4 of those items in that room are, you notice. So the sword up in the top right, the big ass dragon statue at the top, one of the suits of armor down below, and there are some kind of scrolly things in the bottom right that you also notice.
Why is it the high priest's name?
Needed to make a quick buck.
I mean, he
He
had
was
literally lost
right.
everything.
He's dead. That's him on the pole. Not really, but oh, it could be.
So you guys are in there. Odysseus and Lucian. Odysseus is going to move into here.
I'll follow.
This room is all about an ancient culture that was swallowed by the sea.
Fucking hell. Hey, that's Aztec.
Perry, is there a red hand?
No, but there is allusions to a city made completely of gold.
Oh, I was
There are
going for
white.
Numenorium.
No.
Oh, right.
This museum ain't that cool.
You, I'm not gonna lie. You had me in the first half. You saved it in the second.
It's a good museum, it's not that good.
So as Billy's going round, he's looking for 2 things. One, any security systems other than the room. I want to judge if any of these other guests are actually like undercover guards or if there's any overt guards. And I'm also just in my mind cataloguing what we can steal easily or what we could grab easily and what's movable and which rooms are worth going to if we need to go quickly, that sort of thing.
I love that Billy's doing that. Lucian would just be looking around, looking at the exhibits, enjoying himself.
It's exactly what Odysseus is doing.
I'm
Mission's
scoping.
kind of gone out of Odysseus' head at the moment. He is actually, like, really interested.
I'd walk
Other
up to him
than
every so often. And be
other
like,
than the teeth, he's interested in the teeth, but then all the rest is just scope.
every so often I walk over to you and be like, "Oh, have you seen this?" And just be like, you know, the usual conversations.
Yeah. So roll an investigation.
Oh fuck. Ooh, 17 plus 1, 18.
Every now and then, one of the commoners, every now and then, different one every time, obviously, but occasionally you get the sense that certain people are more looking at the people around rather than the exhibits. In terms of added security things, anything that is in a glass container, i.e. the swords and the scrolls and stuff that you guys can see in your other room, they are behind about 3 inches of glass that is sealed. Josh, you're muted.
No, in our look, it'd be bloody magically a reinforced glass as well.
That you can't tell from the moment.
Ooh. Lucian don't care. He's just going to punch it hard enough.
The glass also does have that rune on it.
Mhm.
Odysseus continues moving through. Ooh, toilet. Actually, after the meal, hold on. Odysseus snips into the loo
3
for a moment.
hours later.
Comes back out. Heads up into here.
Billy will also go in and just check. Have a peer down, see if there's like sewage system out, potential way in.
You can hear running water.
No, I thought he was checking for.
I thought he was
so
checking
much
for teeth for
better.
some reason.
Not teeth, but like to see if he's a real person, actually shout or something.
No.
Get in a different cubicle.
Yeah.
In here, it is iconography, idols, everything get dedicated to gods.
Is there any for, Her Highness?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All of the good deities.
Is there one for Bahamut?
Yes.
I'm going to go over to that one.
You feel an oppressive eye looking at you.
What is it? Is it like a statue or?
It's a statue.
I'd
It's
lean.
the one in the top left, we'll say.
Okay, so I'd go over to it, and I'd lean in real close to it, and just kind of like eyeball it, give it a lot of scrutiny, and lean back, and loud enough that it's obvious I'm commenting on it. Just go, damn, he's even uglier than I thought he was, and turn around and walk off.
As you as you turn around, Odysseus is right in your face, and he goes, "Boo!"
I'm like, what the fuck?
Sorry, thought I'd try and freak you out.
You're lucky I didn't bite your face off.
Nah, you wouldn't have.
Do
Have you
that
seen this
again
one?
and say- Yeah, what is this one?
Apparently it's Corellon.
Oh shit! No, you know what that makes? Look at the ears, the bone. No, it makes sense. Last I heard about Corellon, though, he was just a god of partying and, well, getting laid and just.
Kind of let himself go a little bit, I think.
I mean, true.
Although, in fair, most of them have.
Most against their choice, I would say.
True.
Speaking
Really?
of which, Odysseus, do you know of you know gods and deities, and you're a well-travelled individual.
Yes.
Do you know of a human-looking god just in plain clothes that wields fire?
man, just described it.
Sounds like a human.
Yeah, but okay. To be fair, it probably could. Do you think that could have been an Obus?
No. Oh, no.
Interesting, because I saw him.
I think you spent too long with that scroll.
I didn't spend enough time with that scroll because I'd look around. Is there anyone close to us?
Yes.
I just look at the commoner and just kind of squint my eyes a little bit. Not quite a glare, but enough they know not to listen if they see me.
It's an old woman.
I don't care.
She's reading the plaque. And she kind of looks at you and goes, "Morning. Evening. No, what? Evening."
Good evening. I just lean in and go, I saw her. She was chained, but I saw her.
Odysseus kind of breathes in and stops halfway. I don't know how to respond to that.
Usually with reverence, but I understand if you're too shocked to do so.
No reverence. No, reverence is not the word I would use.
It's fine. I understand zeal as well. Faith, joy. I can understand all those. Don't worry. But I understand you'd be too shocked to respond that way right now.
You've heard of psychosomatic induced visions, right?
No.
No?
No.
When you start losing your marbles a little bit, you start thinking you see things.
Ramas can attest to this. Actually, maybe that isn't the best kind of witness to thinking about it.
No, I would believe him more than
Right.
maddened ramblings of a religious zealot.
I am rambling, yes.
The
and
eyes,
the religious
the
zealot,
eyes raised.
and the religious zealot, yes. Maddened? No. Billy, would you call me maddened?
At times.
Wow, I thought we were friends.
A giant stone hand.
Yes.
Oh, a stone hand, yes. I did fly over and just pat Lucian on the
In-
shoulder.
In Draconic, just next to your ear. You need to be careful with what you discuss in public. And the tone goes very serious. While it's completely okay to you and to the rest of us, none of us mind. You worship who you want. You need to remember where you are, Lucian.
Back in Draconic, equally as serious, and there is an undertone of kind of like, I don't want to say steel, but when someone speaks and you can feel that kind of hardness in their voice. I just reply back in Draconic and just go, and you need to remember what you are and who you owe your life to. We are not ourselves without her. I will not hide the fact that she is who she is.
Not asking you to. Merely asking that you take a bit of discretion and remember that you are not travelling on your own. You are with others. And while, like I said, we don't necessarily look on it in an unfavourable light, there are plenty that will. And those sorts of things can hold harsh penalties. You're lucky they don't here. And that old woman, I think, nope, she's fallen asleep, so that doesn't matter. Just, I don't know. Whatever you saw, just keep it close. That's something that, I don't know, have you tried meditation? Because this is all in Draconic. That might enlighten some things.
I'm a soldier. Do you really think I know how to meditate?
I'll teach you. The smile comes back.
Billy laughs.
I'd look at Billy and then just...
You need to stop doing that.
in Draconic,
Well,
say to
maybe
Odysseus.
speak in a language I can understand then. They want to be involved.
While I'd love to, Billy, that didn't actually concern you, and you didn't need to worry about that either. So
I'd look at Billy, do a big grin, and while smiling at Billy in Draconic to Odysseus, just go, "God damn, teeth are so stupid, aren't they?
I hate them. They're vile.
They're the worst things ever."
And
just
that armor
smiling.
that he does, my God, I want to vomit every time.
It's horrific, isn't it? Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, Billy, teeth.
There.
Oh, this feels kind of
You
like
look
bullying,
behind,
I'm not
and
gonna
there
lie.
there's a stone statue, and it's got like teeth,
Actual
but
teeth? or
stone teeth,
Stone teeth.
carved teeth. This is just a room of carvings. James, do you guys stay in there for a bit?
Disappointing.
I would religiously stare at these scrolls to see if they're actually anything in the High Priest's handwriting, whether you want to go that way or not, and then move on if not.
Some of them are. They are all kind of open, so they are legible and readable.
Wiz, I hate this place.
The sword that Wiz is looking at, the name by it is Ren, which Wiz recommends as his friend who was the vice captain of the Intel Corps. Would it be the sword that he remembers Ren carrying?
Yeah.
Perry's like, I don't know what fucking sword he had to, yeah.
Haha, it's actually a super artifact, and I'm going to steal it.
Surprise!
It's a Yuki level sword. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it is. It's the
What's
sword.
it really weak?
You come into this next room, and it is dragons.
Ooh.
Dragon anatomy, dragon everything, skeletons,
Dragon Disney.
skin,
And just
fossilized.
Staring at the teeth. looking
And
down.
the big one that's kind of down is, imagine the dragon itself is a lot larger on it. And it says, believed remnants of a time dragon.
Ooh.
No.
I've never heard of a time dragon. Odysseus, have you?
Yes, they belong in the astral sea, and they are not fun to deal with.
Are we
And-
talking worse than, like...
Yes.
I was going to say
Can I
purple dragons?
But This thing would sneeze and a purple dragon would disintegrate.
Oh.
Can
Time
I,
dragon. What do you think they do?
Count?
That didn't come through.
Count? Int
I
is
hope
my
your
jump
internet
staff.
comes back and claims your ass.
You hear shouted across. No, that's vampires.
Can
True.
I try and gauge
What's that
whether
called?
it's a real time dragon?
Do you know anything about time dragons?
I don't know. I will have researched all manner of creatures that I think are cool to get teeth.
You
So
can
would I
you
have
can
come across information on time dragon?
you can roll an investigation check with uber disadvantage.
Don't need it. That one.
Cool. Yeah, no.
I love that, don't need
You
it.
have no idea.
What's a
If
time dragon?
actual scientists with actual like carbon dating and genetics,
It's so
Can't look-
pretty.
it is pretty. And its skeleton is a little bit different to kind of all the other. It almost doesn't feel like it's there.
I just like keep looking at Lucian. I just turn around and just like beaming eyes of like, I want it.
I think we've lost him.
I think we have.
Go back to the teeth.
But like, how are they really that strong? Are they stronger than great worms? Do they even have a great worm?
No, I don't know too much about them, but they're time dragons. They have the ability to literally control time in combat.
How did that one die then?
Shrugs his shoulders. Old age?
Eh,
Does it
Time
wait,
caught
Perry,
up with him.
on its back? Does it have any like as part of the skeleton? Does it have any spines or spikes on its back at all or anything?
Can't really tell.
Okay.
Skeleton is not entirely complete.
Ah, okay, no, fair enough. I mean, I kind of want to meet one, but on good terms. On good terms.
Okay. When that happens, call me on a sending stone. We'll have a little chat.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell him your location.
We go into this room. It's old maritime tech, old maritime ships, that sort of thing. All now incredibly outdated.
Can you imagine like what it would have been like to actually sail? It would have been so cool, but also, how long would journeys have taken?
Months.
Does Actually, no, ignore me.
James, you go into that room, and kind of a overflow of
What is that?
overflow of the other far room. They almost sort of mirror each other slightly. There's a lot of artifacts from this old sunken city. Nothing in here that kind of draws your eye. Wiz, you go into that room as the others kind of come in, and you see Odysseus's eyes just like, and his mouth kind of drops slightly. In here is what is essentially a stone in the middle that is casting what would be like an illusion spell out into the room, and at the center is a sun. Around it is a bunch of other planets, and you can see one that is a nice little blue and green orb just orbiting around its parent star. 3 moons, 1 large moon, 2 moons that orbit each other whilst orbiting the planet.
I forget Teraann has 3 moons.
All of you immediately recognize it as Teraann.
Home free,
Odysseus is kind of awe-stricken by it.
I wouldn't really properly comprehend what I'm looking at, so I wouldn't be. I'd be like, this is really cool. What? Wow, Odysseus, do you want to like pick your jaw up off the floor? You catching flies, dude.
Just kind of ignores you. Unwillingly.
Billy, if he keeps his mouth
Right.
open for 20 more seconds, you can pull a tooth.
Are there any sort
Really
of
play over.
tablets? Are there any tablets or any information on?
Yeah, on the entrance where you walk in, it's it's basically called a solar system depiction of things that have been discovered, and the information was donated by someone under the name of Galaxy.
Galaxy from the college.
I knew the name was familiar.
The Owlin.
The Owlin.
Yeah.
I'm impressed I remembered that strong right off the
I
top
am
of my
as
head.
well. Well done.
It's been
Of
like
all
a
the people, I
year.
didn't think it'd be you.
It's been literally like a year. The name sounded really familiar, but I couldn't place it.
Yeah.
Because that was when
He-
Jack first came on the scene.
He donated the knowledge of this, the findings, the actual stone that creates the illusion of it as well. Donated by him. Created by him.
There are some impressive people around still.
What are these weapons on the side?
They are mock representations of astral artifacts.
Astral artifacts.
Can I,
Not the
read
actual
about-
things.
That's both Lucian and Josh going, what the fuck are astral artifacts?
Weapons that are believed to have been forged out in the astral sea.
Oh, sweet.
Is
there
Odysseus
any-
still like?
He's
Dead man.
walking around a little bit more.
Any
Mouth is
information
closed.
about?
No, there's no information on them. They're just mock-ups of things that have been information that has been donated from the library.
Probably Galaxy as well.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fly to Odysseus's shoulders. Like, is this what you came here looking for?
No, it's just these kind of representations, and especially information based on the astral sea, has just always been fascinating since plane travel has been, well, fucked.
I just shout over. Is that a scientific term?
Yes,
Okay.
the ability to go to other planes has, well, it's non-existent from people from here. Somehow we still get people occasionally popping in and staying.
Portals, mate.
Yeah, tends to be. I hear someone got rather unlucky with portals. Someone, again, under Zadar's employ. He seems to get the rabble for all of them. But this is where... Billy, do you ever look at anything and feel like that's your calling? That's
Yes.
what you should be doing.
I feel
Yes.
like he's doing it now, though.
Other than...
Cue.
Well.
Little Shop of Horrors, I'll be a dentist. I'll be a dentist!
It's probably how you felt when you decided you were going to do what you do. I feel like something pulls me towards that. And
Billy just subconsciously like grips his necklace.
You do strike me as a bit of a traveller, Odysseus.
I travel around a lot, but this way is not the way that I... He's kind of the whole time sort of staring off. Can't focus on anything. Something calls me to the astral sea to go beyond. And it's there. It's there.
I've heard rumours of people like you, you know? Not come across one, even on my travels, because, you know, the plane. But the rumours I've heard call those people plane walkers.
You know what, Odysseus? I'd like to go there too.
That's just because you want to fight big things in the astral sea, though. I mean, I
There are-
respect it.
There are some horrors out in the astral sea, but there are also wonders.
You see a sort of grin on Wiz's face at horrors. It's like, oh yeah, I've read about them.
Odysseus kind of takes his eyes off of the whole thing. Sort of comes back to reality.
Snapbacks to reality.
Back to reality.
There goes gravity.
Let's check out the final rooms.
You know, just
While
one day you'll do
while
that.
Wiz, while Wiz is in here, he's going to look for any information that kind of either directly or indirectly marries up to what he read about Predathos or the artifact that was lost 2,000 years ago.
While you are looking around, there's nothing in here. When you were leaving the library and while we were walking over, would you have mentioned anything like that to these guys?
No, he wouldn't have mentioned anything. It's just kind of while he's in the museum, look around, kind of remembering it's about it, looking for bits that marry up.
You don't get anything in here.
I don't know the
In
way.
here as in this room, or in here as in a whole
In this
place.
room.
Okay.
James, where did you go?
I went down.
Oh, you are in a spoopy artifact room. So, above board, this is all stuff directly correlated
Oh no.
to Eliath's vampire coven.
Ooh.
Oh,
Where's Sarkhan when you need him?
I know.
yeah.
So there is just kind of like gargoyles, gross things. There is a desiccated vampire that has more security around it than anything because essentially still alive. If it got blood, it would come back to life.
So there's our emergency oh fuck button to pull.
There are weaponry. There's weaponry in here. There is a couple of things older. In one of the display cases, there's coins that are an old form of money from a place called Anlemma. Other than that, it's all about Eliath and the Coven.
Tie-ins, Perry.
As we get into here, this is where it's still astral stuff, but it's different things from different planes. It's way, way back when Teraann had actual plane walkers that would go from place to place, trading knowledge, receiving knowledge, all that sort of stuff. There is tons of things in here. The central podium is kind of like a weird display case that sort of folds in on itself and folds out so that you can look at kind of like a sunglass rotation thing, but drawers, just tons of drawers.
That's cool.
That you can like fold in, fold out, fold around, fold up, fold down. It's like its own little Rubik's Cube thing that you can look through.
Sorry.
It's in here, Wiz, that you do find something about Predathos. It is essentially information, the fact that it is a godlike being itself that feasts on gods. There's mention, no specifics, but there is mention. I've done this to myself now, I have to do this. There is mention of a group known as the Bell's Hells, but no specifics.
Anything about something like about the voice or something? Voice of the machine?
No.
Vox
I
Machina
get it.
in Latin literally means the voice of the machine.
Did not know that.
More
Interesting.
surprised that Latin had a word for machine.
Yeah.
Well, machinations.
Well, they technically had machines.
They did. Not what we would call machines, but they had machines.
No, like a trebuchet / catapult is a war machine. So yeah, that does actually make sense.
And machines comes from the word machinations because it's intricacies and interconnecting things that work together, that work off each other.
Created by man.
Why do I know the etymology of the word machine?
I feel like
And
I
yet-
knew that as
and
well
yet-
from somewhere.
And yet, throw chicken on your keyboard.
It is because he is that kind of autistic. Let's face it.
Oh, the shame!
I know the autonomy and fucking origin of this word. Ah, chicken. I can't eat properly. No.
I'm never living that down, am I?
No.
Oh, you bastards! Oh, fuck you all. Fair, completely fair. I deserve it, but god damn it.
Please do. I'm getting lonely at this point.
I'm sorry, I'm not my type.
Final couple of rooms
It isn't it?
is bottom room is dwarven creations, and then you have things like old style tools. Back in old Teraann. We're talking before the Silver Star.
Industrial Revolution.
Long time ago.
And up here?
And as you go up north,
Hi.
My map's frozen. I will be following now, but I'll
I have
refresh.
moved you.
so we're
Okay.
all together, and this is
Oh,
I
shit, that's Disney. Shit.
more of a kind
Too
of
much like this.
music room. So there's a lot of instruments and things in here.
After I did that as well, Perry.
Amidst that,
I started to sing High School Musical as well, and then I went, "Oh shit, no, it's Disney." And then this is a musical room.
yeah, it works. There's a high school basketball team in the corner performing.
Do all of the labels in this room say a guy from down the lane?
I feel like we're too old to get that reference.
Yeah,
The Music Man.
Oh,
Who's the music man?
no, he comes
You
from
know
too
the
far away.
fucking song?
No,
He could play a triangle.
I know the Muffin
I
Man.
mean, I am the music man.
You come
That's
from far
very
away.
right.
I do. What do I play?
I can play.
Actually, no, that might be copyrighted. Let's not.
Maybe. So you look around, and now you see a room that is incredibly brightly lit.
Hallelujah. Why is it
Oh.
dark? Ah!
Oh my god, it's the Dragon Balls.
As you
Dragon
walk in,
Space Balls.
and very much at the center, there is a display case. It's a dome, 3-inch glass, and there are runes on the dome. It's multiple. On the plinth that it's on, and you can see a clear diamond in the middle, dark blue gem next to it, and a green gem. And Odysseus kind of walks in and just goes, so here they are. And he kind of looks around. Lucian, I'm surprised you don't know what these are.
No, I don't actually. Or would Lucian know what they were?
There's legends in the fact that these diamonds were gifted by either Bahamut or Tiamat, depending on which side you follow on and what color your skin is. Scales.
Thank you.
Apologies.
Forgiven.
So there are multiple stories that kind of date back to a long time ago, that when the Dragonborn kind of populace was created, these stones were created along with them, and should they ever be removed from an ancestral location, bad things would happen to the Dragonborn race.
So I would have heard this legend.
You would have, yeah.
So I go and go, well, you did a very piss poor job of explaining what they are, if these are what I think they are.
That is what I've just said, written on the plaque.
Are these the gems? These are the right. These are her gifts to the Dragonborn, and you know you could have done this for free if you told me that. I'm going to ask for payment now, but like,
Payment for what? I don't know what you're on about. And he looks at you as if to say, "Shut the fuck up."
no, it'd be payment for escorting you to the city so you can see our heritage. You needed
Oh,
guards.
You ain't getting paid for that.
Well, you said you'd pay me to escort you through the desert.
It seems like dangerous talk in this city.
That is a good.
That is a very good
I
point.
will, of course, pay you for that.
Of course, and I will have.
And you've got some commoners that are like,
I-
and they
I've-
kind of move away.
I would recommend paying him in sight of everyone so no one could you cheat.
Shit, I didn't even think of that. Thank you, Billy.
Anyway, we're here now, so let's
Yes, we
marvel
will,
at these.
We will hash out the details of our contract at a later date, good sir.
Yeah. There's 2 plaques on this one. So there's that of the old legend. The other one is
We
the
nearly
legend
fucked
that. Yep. The other one is the legend that these gems were found in the location where the 3 cities were formed. So each gem corresponds with its current city. So the clear diamond goes with the jewel of the sky. The jewel of the islands, that's the green one. And then this one, jewel of the ocean, jewel of the sea,
Sure, let's see.
jewel of the coast, even goes with the dark blue.
Which story do you think's accurate? Because I've never heard of this one, and I gestured to the one about how where they need to be and stuff. But I have heard, obviously, of the Dragonborn one.
Who's to say they're different? In any of the scriptures for our people, does it say that the gems are kept in the exact same place?
It always just says ancestral, which honestly,
Exactly.
I kind of took that to be like a dusty old grandma's shoebox.
I mean, I was more imagining like a cave with fucking 3 things in it, like a big stone tablet. But you know,
What if what if it's a cave with a big stone tablet? There's got to be a big stone tablet. It's a spooky cave, and with a dragon in it.
maybe, or it could be completely 3 separate locations that. I don't know why, but normally with rituals like this and things like this, it always forms a triangle.
Yes, it does.
I
That's
mean,
weird.
technically, if you've got 3 individual points, it'll form a triangle regardless of where they all are.
Oh, true.
It's always 3. There's always a rule of 3 with this type of thing as well.
Most
Unless
things are done in rules of
It
3.
is a direct line, but otherwise, yeah.
Right, it could be a direct line.
Could be.
Wasn't, but it could be.
And Odysseus kind of looks in. Amazing. They're so small. And he touches the glass. At which point the glass just bogs over. And there is an awful like alarm sound. And he's like, whoops.
I'm suddenly
kinda
really,
steps
really
back.
interested in this thing of gems in the corner.
And you get 2 kind of
Well, I was going to test the runes out, but I don't need to now.
they look like commoners. And they're like, what the heck is going on? And Odysseus just immediately goes, I touched the glass. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean my hand went up and it was closer than I thought because that glass warps things and I didn't realize I was that. And they're like, fine, sir, don't worry. Calm down. And he goes over to the wall and he pulls out like a key, slots it into the wall, turns it. And the sound, horrible sound, stops. Turns it back. At which point the Vulpin lady kind of walks in. What was all the noise about in here? And Odysseus kind of immediately is, I'm so sorry. I accidentally touched the glass and it fogged up, and then I'm really sorry. She goes, oh, don't worry. It is okay. Look, I can get this sorted now. And she kind of comes along. She touches it, and the glass just goes back to see through. She's like, no foul, no harm done. It is okay. And he just
How
like
did you-
bows his head. He's like, I'm so sorry.
I just go, I apologise for my friend. We are, obviously, as you can see, and with the legends, he got a little bit, well, overcome with emotion about how close to, depending on the legend, like, what we are and what we came from is. So it was a bit of an emotional moment for him, but he's so sorry.
I understand. It is okay. You are Dragonborn. He is Dragonborn. It makes perfect sense that you would want to be close, as they are obviously part of your history, your species itself. It is why we put them on display for everyone to see. Ryan, what were you going to say?
How did she get rid of the fog over the glass?
From all you know, she just put her hand on it.
Okay.
There was no kind of spell, obvious spell cast or anything like that.
Nope.
Well, thank you for allowing us to see our heritage. We were just saying, and we always imagined where they came from as well, weren't we? That we thought it would be some weird random cave with giant tablets and weird pedestals and stuff. So to be able to actually see them and to be this close to our heritage, it's amazing. Where did you find them?
They were donated rather recently by. Well, actually, we don't know the name of the person. That's why there is no name on the donation plaque like all the others have. They dropped by, said they had something for us, and I looked at them. We examined them, and we knew immediately what they were. And before we had the chance to kind of negotiate on price, they'd left.
Well, that certainly is a generous benefactor. That. Well, whoever
Was
they
it
are,
a
we owe them so much, don't we?
Dragonborn? Was it a Dragonborn who dropped them off?
We do not know. And yes, incredibly generous donation. They are now the pride of our exhibit here, and they are under obviously maximum security.
Oh,
I think the only thing that has the most security other than this is the desiccated vampire that we have in the other room.
I can understand.
And she looks genuinely worried about that one.
with that one, how do you know who he was in? I guess unlife.
We don't. That's why there is no name on that plaque. He was found in a crypt, and we
Took advantage because I respect.
procured him.
I mean,
Just the one question: is there a stake to be safe?
There is always one. There's ones on if you were to go back. Have you been through there already?
Briefly, but vampires aren't really my interest.
There is one on every pillar in that room, just in
Well,
case.
I meant more in his heart.
that would kill him.
Oh no, because that would kill him.
He would then
we
disappear.
want him.
Yeah.
Alive.
See, she gets.
Does it? I think it was supposed to.
It depends on. To be fair, I get where he's coming from. I never caught your name. Apologies at the start when we first came in.
Oh, that is okay. I am Madame Augustine Lamond, the
It is a pleasure.
curator of the museum.
It's an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance. As my friend was saying, we are, as you can tell, a well-travelled group. I know there are some cultures, religions, areas of the world where they say where if you put a stake through a vampire's heart, it doesn't kill them, it just basically traps them eternally.
There are some that come from the legends. If you actually go into the vampire room that we have down there, it's all dedicated to a coven that still exists nowadays. We are partially worried that someone might come by and think that's my suit of armor or that's my sword and, kind of want to take things back. We are well aware that Eliath is still around. We just hope that he would see the exhibit for what it is, to show that his coven is still alive and well, and that they are now, well, part of the history of Teraann.
Similar
When
to the
she-
Would
dragon.
Oh, hold on, you are all speaking at once. I
James,
may
you go
have big
first.
ears, but it is rather hard to hear when you all talk at once. Okay, now no one speaks. Come on,
James,
people.
you're
You are
James,
a
go.
well-traveled group.
I was just going to say, while she was talking about the living owner maybe come back, just stare at Yuki and think,
Whiz.
hint, whiz, and nudge his head towards the direction of their history room.
Would it be possible to find a donator?
There are we have the information handy for all of the donators that we have, but that is we are well, we like to protect that information just because they donated things that are this valuable to museums, and we wouldn't want the wrong sort to seek them out and abuse that fact. We shorthand the protection thing we have to GDPR.
What's
What would-
GDPR?
I don't know the actual words off the top of my head.
I think it's some type of data protection rule.
What would happen if Eliath came back and wanted to reclaim his southern stings?
Well,
Are they his now, or are they yours? Would you have to sell them back? Give them back?
I would like to think that he would look at the exhibit and see it for what it is. The information that we have on Eliath is that he is not your stereotypical things that go bump in the night vampire. He's a bit more reasonable in terms of decency.
I'm
Communication.
just curious if, like, original owners came and produced proof of ownership, would
Proof of ownership makes it a little bit difficult. At the moment, none of this is technically the museum's property, but it's more of display units. So if the original owners wanted them back, then there would be definitely. I've not really thought about it. We'd probably have a conversation, see what could be done about it, whether it's a temporary exhibit at the time and we change it out for something else, or if they just want to take it back. It's a conversation that we would have to have.
To be fair, I think there's only maybe a couple of exhibits where that could happen. One being, Vampire Eliath, and well, another being potentially, just the room's over. Right, guys? And I'd very pointedly look at Ramas and Wiz.
Wiz would pretend he has no idea what you're on about.
I'd expect that from Wiz, to be fair.
You have a room full of artifacts of our deceased friends.
Really?
I am the under priest. I think is the I don't know.
understudy?
Under priest of the high priest's work you have in the other room.
Oh.
And he, the why am I picking up Russian?
Billy!
I'm
Billy!
technically, no point hiding it anymore, the highest ranking member of the Moonshay Isles military force.
Her eyes kind of widen.
That does make me highest priest too. Fuck.
It does. Technically, we are the highest members of that country. What's left of that country, should I
Ramas,
say?
welcome to the. You're thankful. We welcome for the promotion.
I have so many questions that I would love to ask you at some point.
I
and
will.
obviously,
I will answer all of them for the sword that Ren donated.
This will have to be something that we can discuss at another time. I unfortunately do have. She kind of swallows really hard. I have duties that I have to attend to this evening. But would you mind coming back at some other point to have a talk? We can have a little discussion about the sword as well. If you have information, we can have a look at making a replica, and you could potentially take the actual one away. We'll hash out the details at some, but like all the jewelry on her is like, because she's getting so animated, is just like tinkling and jingling. So I will leave you to it. I have. Excuse me. And she kind of very quickly leaves.
And that, gentlemen, is our entrance into the building whenever we need it.
Odysseus kind of looks up and goes, "Pub."
Pub.
Pub. It's only been 2 hours since we last ate.
No.
I'd wait till we were outside, and then when we get outside, I'd just kind of sidle up next to Odysseus and go, "That wasn't accidental, was it? Because if not, that was incredibly smart."
Odysseus just kind of looks down and goes, Not in the slightest.
Oh,
I
you're
was
so
going
good.
to do it in a different room, to be fair, but
I'd kind of,
No.
I'd kind of nudge him
You
on
do
the
it-
arm and go, "You're so clumsy, aren't you, Odysseus?"
As you walk past the crowd of like people that are still queuing, you're out of earshot of like everyone. There's no one around you. Check before you have this conversation. And he just goes, "I understand doing it in another room, but why? Do it in the room that you intend on taking things from. That way, first time is an accident. Second time, you're not necessarily to blame because of the scene that I made about how sorry I was. Why would they put two and two together?"
And because of their other exhibits, we have a way to legitimately re-enter the premises, probably at any point that we would desire.
That might be a stretch.
yeah.
Yeah, any point,
um,
I'd say
Maybe
no,
not any
but
point, but let's just say it's a better entrance than going through a window.
We will just say legitimate.
Yes.
Does
yeah, more
anybody
legitimate than
know
anything.
anything about those rooms?
Not a thing.
Well, they activate an alarm system, and that glass fogged up immediately.
What if it's?
Don't know what she did to stop it.
Isn't there? I don't know, but I know like some. I've seen it in action. Like people who spend a lot of time in the woods, things like that, have like an alarm system, a magical alarm system they can set up. Like if you go past over
You mean
certain.
the alarm spell?
I don't have it, and I may use magic, but I'm not. I'm not an educated.
Magically inclined?
I dabble more in the divine than the magical.
That was a politer way I could have put that. I apologize.
It's fine, I get it. You're not wrong, and it hurts.
Before we left as well, can I go and inspect the thing the guard put the key in to turn the alarm off? See if I can get any information about
Inspect
how.
how.
I'm going to have left the room at that point.
I'd just going walking by other exhibits and just looking at it, see if I can work out how it works, if it would be disableable or anything like that.
All you see, and that you don't need to roll an investigation or anything for this one because it's very plain and simple. It's a keyhole in the wall. There is nothing that marks it, nothing that marks its presence. It essentially, if you didn't know it was there or see him do it, you would not know it was there.
So it's literally just a keyhole and all the rest is magic.
Keyhole in the brick.
Cool.
Keyhole and a brick.
I'd stop by Madame Vulpine on the way out and say, so when works for you for this discussion? I can come back after hours tonight, come back tomorrow. Bear in mind, we won't be in this city for very long. We are quite busy adventurers.
Oh, I am very eager to discuss this. The museum will close tonight at about 10 p.m., 10:30. If you wanted to come back around 11, if that's not too late, I will still be here, and we can have a discussion then, if you wish.
11 works fine. Will there be a guard we need to attend to, or will it just be you here?
I will be here with a few of the night guards that will be roaming around, but we'll go into well, actually, we'll talk out here because it is a little bit more comfortable out here, and yeah, we can discuss it all then.
Full. Love to see you then.
We will see you soon.
Walk away at that.
Everybody walks back to the pub.
Pub.
At which point you get to the pub, and instead of it being full,
Oh my god, they're dropping like flies. I mean, no one's changed yet, but oh my god.
there's no one. Odysseus kind of walks in. The bartender is there.
Same one as
And
earlier?
same one as earlier. Yep. Dark elf woman. All right, lads. You finally came back. How's your day gone?
It's been informative and very enlightening.
That's good to hear. As you can see, we're a little bit dead at the moment, so by all means, take a seat. If you want the corner, you're more than welcome to.
I'd look at the others and be like, I think the corner's probably a better shout.
Corner.
Immediately in the corner.
Yep.
In the corner seat of the corner.
Back to the wall, can't come up from anywhere but in front.
Odysseus kind of
Okay.
waits a moment and
I think I'm like,
he goes over to the bar. He's like, as you're very quiet, is there any possibility of keeping privacy for a moment? And he slides over 2 gold pieces. She just very subtly is like, puts 2 fingers on them and just kind of slides them back to herself. She's like, not a problem. I'll want me to lock the door for a little bit? He goes, if you wouldn't mind. I'll see to it, lovely. I'll bring some drinks over. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? He just goes, definitely alcoholic. I'll bring it over. So, thank you. He walks back over, sits down, and goes, we won't need to worry for a moment. And you all watch as she walks around the bar. You hear the of a lock going. She kind of looks back. She winks at the table. She gets behind the bar. She makes some drinks. She brings it over. She doesn't really say much other than the standard kind of, here you go, lads. I'm just going to pop this here. If you need anything, give me a holler, okay?
Will do.
Small man, you don't need to respond. I know you struggle with your accent when you hear me talk.
It is canon now. Billy struggles with the Irish accent whenever he's around them.
Just gets really nervous.
It's a
So
misplaced
pretty.
identity.
Odysseus kind of both elbows on the thing, head on hands. Right. So we need a game plan for this.
So,
Oh,
spoke to
Wiz has thought.
I spoke to Madam
Fox lady.
She
Augustine.
said her name was Augustine, I think.
Augustine. I
Augustine
remember that.
Level.
I was too distracted by all the jewellery.
Well, I spoke to her on the way out, and I've got us an inn tonight at 11 p.m.
Oh, late. That's good.
Yeah, there'll be a few night guards around.
Okay.
And she wants to talk to me and probably Ramas as well about our culture. I don't know if you want to be there for it, Ramas, or if you'd rather not be there, considering the mission
I
the others will
would
be up to.
prefer to be distraction than involve the actual, situation.
Yeah.
Relinquishing of intended property.
No.
Does anybody know dispel magic?
No. Technically, yes,
Absolutely
but no.
No.
I'm going to be honest. It's probably best I don't go for the gems either because I just kind of gesture to all of me.
I have a spare set of clothes.
No, I'm not taking this armor off.
We might have an inn, being what we are.
Oh. You'd play that card?
I would play that card.
I'd help you play that card.
This card.
Anybody good with their hands? That's an odd question to ask at a table of all men. I apologize.
It's going to sound weird and you're not going to believe me, but I'm not terrible. I can do a couple of things and I just pull like a dagger out and just kind of spin it quite deftly within my fingers.
Odysseus reaches into his satchel.
I've got a
I'm
plus
very
3 to my sleight of hand.
On the table, he puts 3 gems.
Oh, the old bait and switch. I haven't
We can
done
get
that
them out
since
the
I was
case.
a soldier. Oh.
I haven't done it in a while. But if we can get them out the case, I mean, they're convincing enough for a while. We'd never be able to come back here again. Because it would be incredibly obvious that it was us.
Well, first, option 1, smash and grab. However, without any way of getting rid of the magic, I do not see how this is working.
Odysseus puts a hand on Ramos's shoulder. He's like, I know, I felt that physically hurt you.
That should be our very, very last ditch one because there's so many.
That is last ditch.
That's if we're going out of the city and burning the city on the way out. Metaphorically speaking.
Better.
He says metaphorically speaking and then just looks sideways at Wiz. Just.
I've
However,
burnt
I
things
want
before,
those
but I don't
tiny
want to burn
dragon
this.
teeth.
We will get them if we can. We do need. This is the problem. We do need to. Although, okay, hear me out. So obviously, the central podium in that room there was the important goods. Did you see all the other gems around?
There were a few.
I scoped out the entire thing. I have a list that I've compiled now, and on the map you just see marks and like, ooh,
Billy,
shiny
how many
star.
how many things on that list are not teeth?
Quite a lot. Like monetary value is good. I can buy teeth with money.
Okay.
You're thinking about the what we said to Pekka, aren't you?
Mm.
Does anybody really
that-
care about what
Do
what we
you-
have
I
with
thought
Pekka?
that was the whole
Yes,
point.
mostly because Pekka kind of worries me with what he is.
It's Pekka.
Realistically, if we return the bags back to Pekka empty, he's probably not going to care. He's not out of pocket on it.
But if we have the opportunity to, we should probably get some other things. Although,
I'm not saying we shouldn't steal everything that's in there. I'm just saying if we don't and we return it to Pekka empty, he's not out of pocket. He shouldn't care.
okay,
Ramas doesn't want us to steal, but
I've got an
you
idea.
know.
Odysseus is like, I'm kind of with Ramas on this one. We're here to get those.
I'm dragon
Oh.
teeth. Yes.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We do try and get other things, but we need a contingency plan in case we're caught. And I have a truly terribly great contingency plan.
Throw Billy at them.
No. Well, yes,
whiz
but
at
no.
them.
No.
Sorry, meant from me at them.
Well, you know what they said about vampires?
We are
No,
not waking up that
absolutely
vampire.
not. That is a stupid idea, even for me.
Not in this city.
No.
But it would be the distraction we needed.
That's not a distraction. That's a murder sentence for the innocents here.
Okay. Hey, if it's
But
either
it's
them or
just-
look, right, that's in a if it's a them or us situation, I'm gonna choose us, unfortunately.
Okay, that is the last option.
Yes, it's not a
That's
Smash
not
and
even
grab is
considered.
back on the table.
Smash and grab is just before that.
yes, but if
Smack-
we have to smash and grab
I'm
and
going to keep my
suddenly we're
voice down.
trapped in a corner, it's an option. It's not a.
I
good-
have an escape plan. I have an escape plan.
Does it involve the toilets?
No, it doesn't involve the toilet.
Good.
I have an escape plan.
That was my way in. If we couldn't get back in,
How are you getting what?
I am very small.
There's a
It
sewer
looks
system.
like
But-
sewer system.
And I just kind of gesture to the rest of us, but we aren't.
Yes,
I
but
have
once
reduced.
I'm in, you can open doors from the inside.
I actually hadn't thought of that. Okay, fair enough. Do you know what, Billy? I apologise.
Okay, so right, we
Apology
have our
accepted.
in. What do we do once we're in?
Steal.
Odysseus' head like on the table.
Just very large hand on his back.
You asked.
I should have picked a different group. Should have picked a different group.
This
For fuck's sake.
realistically, how much value are
I think
you and Rames worth with?
What do you mean?
Like,
how
Planning
much
on selling
value?
them?
No, like
we'd owe
the
them a lot
stuff
of
you
money
want.
with Wiz's bar.
They, she seemed willing to bargain with things. So
She wants information on our homeland because everyone else from there is either dead or retired or impossible to find.
So that's a lot
So
of
we-
time.
is your information worth handling those gems?
I mean, we know everything. No, it's not worth handing us the gems, probably.
And if we try to
Not the
bring that
take,
up and they go
but-
missing, they'll know it's us.
Well, I don't think we're ever coming back to this city. If we take it, they'll know either today or in a few days that we have taken it.
Although if Ramas and Wiz are there talking to the curator,
Because,
plausible deniability.
but also, if this information is useful to her, with Dragonborn in the party, part of the conditions would be that I get to hold the mother gems.
Oh, and then do the
Bait and switch.
Oh, Billy, you're not just a pretty tooth.
Wait, I'm confused. What?
He used
So
the information.
part of the
So we hold
The
the
bargaining
gems.
chip is the information. And because you're Dragonborns, being the legend, you want to hold these gems in your hand. To inspect them up close.
Further
Right.
to that,
Without warping of glass, and I want that. and then you have gems, bait switch, original plan.
It's not bad. And also further to
trust-
that, we could also potentially angle it as if by Dragonborns holding them, and this is going to hurt me to say, and you guys are going to be shocked, I would say to the curator, I am a paladin of
Io. Just say Io.
Bahamut.
Ah.
And
joke.
that... Shut up, Billy. And
It's
that
okay.
I
Your
would try
god is
to-
a god of lies, so you're using the lie to further her gain.
and that I would channel my god's power. Oh, well, I would say I serve the draconic god, and that I would channel their power into the gems to see if anything happened.
Also,
I have light that I can cast.
Oh, you do it as I do it to make it seem... And I will actually use my divinity. I will make it myself all glowy, but then we can... And you flash of light, and in that flash of light, I do a quick bait and switch.
potential
That
plan.
could work.
We could also put in to the negotiation table one-time dragon tooth.
And also...
I don't think they'll let us desecrate the skeleton bunny.
So
But I can work on making a replica. She said about the replica sword. Just one tooth, one replica tooth put in instead.
here's the thing as well.
What
Odysseus,
happened?
you know when we use our faith to shield people, they get that kind of weird shimmer effect around them, don't they? You can always
Yes.
see it. What if we couple it with that? You do light, I do channel divinity, and that shield to make it even harder to see what I'm doing, and then I do the bait and switch.
Don't you have to say the words to cast that, which makes it a bit more
I can,
obvious
I
to
can
anyone
mutter them under my
arcane
breath.
inclined?
The thing is, the words can be anything I choose them to be.
They are something that someone studied in arcane would understand.
But
That's
I'm
the
not
thing. We
studying.
don't know if she is arcane
Or any of the gods.
or anything else for that matter.
I think we
Lying
have to take the gamble.
Lying is easier than trickery of study.
Yes, but the trickery is just to make me harder to see with the shimmer, coupled with the light. Though I don't mind saying it was my faith shielding me from anything. That's not a lie.
I think the light
Should be enough.
would hopefully be enough. That is again assuming that she is not magically inclined.
When you touch it, I could cast fairy fire. Just
You would cast magic for this.
yeah, I can do it. I just don't like it.
Okay. And what? You two are going to be on distraction.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure they could keep her talking. Or as we do it, you bring up something major that they probably wouldn't know about within your realms. And so, as we hold them, you go, oh yes, and by the way...
This is
Wow.
assuming as well she actually lets us.
If she doesn't,
Yeah.
there's always a third option.
Smash and grab.
I was going to go with hold person and threaten, but smash and grab works. I can be scary.
Smash and grab with extra steps.
Yes.
Okay. I think this is the best plan we have.
And then contingency 1, we knock a guard out, take his key, use it to disable whatever that alarm system is. And contingency 2, we cut our hands off and use them to stop the magic.
She was so nice.
She was, which is why I don't
It
want to
was
go to
very-
contingency 2. It could be worse, it could be contingency 3.
Odysseus, your escape plan. What is it?
If we need it, you'll know.
Are you going to blow a
That's-
hole in the building?
No.
That didn't sound
Can,
convincing.
can you share?
Okay. I mean,
Oh god.
the problem
No,
is...
It's a
my
quick
first-
way out. It's a quick way out.
Here's the problem, though. Getting...
I have a quick way out too.
Yours is going to be a thunderstorm.
No, mine is you better stand close to me. You have 6 seconds.
Oh,
We'll
so
have
is mine.
time.
Oh.
Is it by any chance teleportation circle? But instant, because you know God's powers.
It's a bit more advanced. But essentially,
Bodily
yes.
powers.
The problem is going
I
to
have-
be if we don't
No.
teleport away whichever way you guys do it. Getting out of the museum is not going to be difficult.
Getting out of the city.
Different story. The museum.
That's
I'm
why
looking at the guards. Let's be honest. Any one of us could overpower any of those guards. They're museum
not my
guards. for God's sake.
teleportation will take us straight back to. Fuck, what's the name of the city?
Ansharis.
And Sharis.
Ansharis' church.
Oh, that is emergency. Oh fuck! Get us out of here.
That's what you have 6 seconds, or you're left
Yes.
behind.
Is that something you could only do once ever, or like once a day?
It's channeling my god's powers to initiate things that I can't necessarily do as quick or as strongly.
I'm just thinking, if we manage bait and switch, perfect scenario, I still think we do that to get back.
to get out quick? However, we walk out of the city, then do it.
Then
or,
do it
yes.
Immediate, like an hour out of the city.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, if we need to do it quickly to leave, we can also do that.
I like that plan. Go on.
I can also just turn the entire room into mud.
that, I mean, okay. Hear me out. That would get us lots of
What
gems.
gone the magical things?
Okay.
That will get rid of all the stone. Not the items, the stone, the walls, everything.
So we could use that if needed. And okay, if we have to smash
if
and
it
grab,
involves
pillars
not
made of
hurting people.
Stone
if we smash and
that
grab,
hold all the
we
items.
turn everything to mud, and Odysseus teleports us out of here.
I don't mind being on teleport duty. It's a bit easier if I can do it because mine is A, you don't have to be necessarily stood that close, and B is instant from when I need it to. I'd much rather save Ramas for in case shit goes south quite quickly. You are by far the better spellcaster that could get us both in and out of a situation a little bit easier in terms of that.
That one's more. I'm picking up Billy's accent bit by bit. That one is more channeling the powers of my god, fully, rather than what I've picked up from him.
Also,
Yeah, I would rather keep you on that kind of detail than just worrying about an escape. The escape plan, I can deal with that. That's no issue for me.
worst case scenario as well, if needs be, I can just teleport into the room, as long as I can see into it.
Well, I can do that
Which-
and out.
I mean, so can I, but just me, unfortunately.
Wiz, has she
Right.
got an office that we're meeting her in?
She said she wanted to do it in the front lobby.
Odd.
Although
Okay.
we could. I don't see why we can't finagle a walk around while we're doing it.
Private tour, or Billy, have you got the map there? Okay, I'm not got you with Thomas. These two rooms here, and I point to the two rooms where the people's culture stuff was. That was the rooms, right? And that means the gem room is right next to it. So why don't we?
Bingo.
It's great for me.
Oh,
I'm
mine's
still in
loaded.
the room.
I'm hitting refresh and it's not refreshing. Let me just. That's because my internet has just crashed.
But you're
Chrome
still
just bricked it. No, it's in Chrome.
Oh.
Chrome bricked it.
It would
Internet, but you're here.
How are you doing
Okay,
this?
we're back. So these two rooms, we could say we'll go into those rooms.
It's
and
still
just-
streaming, isn't it?
It is.
we
Yes, because I stream through OBS, not through Chrome. I'm like we could say we are in these two rooms to discuss your culture and explain what each thing there is, and then further questions. And we are right next door to the room.
But would you want the curator of the museum to be as far away from the room as possible?
Well, this is we can ask.
depends if the negotiation fails.
Yeah,
This is assuming the negotiation has failed.
Assuming the
to
negotiation has
touch the
failed,
stone.
we're gonna need to smash and grab.
I can turn a large part of the building into mud.
I feel that would collapse a lot of the building. Like then, because there's mud and then all the support underneath and just.
There's so many utility spells you'd never get to use because they're not really good in combat, but shit like that.
I mean I think that's probably our best bet for smash and grab, because otherwise we have no way to potentially get rid of these enchantments.
Yeah. So
At least with mud, like the bottoms might fall off and there's potential to grab. It may still not work, but it gives us a chance.
Okay, so we have plan. We have backup plan, and we have
Extreme contingency.
escape.
So, plan. Negotiate to touchstones, bait and switch. Main plan. Negotiation fails. We try and take Madame on tour, and when she is the other side of building, we turn to mud and grab. Third plan, if we still cannot grab the things, we take Madame hostage.
Yes.
Good
I-
idea on plan 1 for getting them to allow us to touch the stones.
Go on.
Lucian,
Yes.
you don't have to lie at all. You can say you're a paladin of Tiamat.
Okay.
Odysseus, you're the paladin of Bahamut.
Oh.
You two are there
Oh.
Which
to
side of the
determine who actually bought the stones.
Oh.
What do you reckon?
I like it, Odysseus. I really like it. The only downside to that is, as you keep telling me, people don't like Tiamat.
They don't, but
No, which is
Don't
why
have
there's
to.
a party of guards making sure you don't do anything dickish. We're
Have
not
you
here
as
to
my jailers. Jailers.
Yeah,
I
supervisors.
And that's why there is a
Yeah.
paladin of Bahamut here in direct opposition to me. Oh, hang on, before we do this, I know gods can be fickle. Odysseus, would your god be okay with that?
Absolutely fine.
Okay.
if you start threatening people, mine won't.
We're not going to threaten it unless we have to, absolutely. And then it will be, open this up.
That was the plan
Please.
post turning the building to mud.
Yeah. If the mud doesn't work, then we kidnap her and use her as leverage. To
And then
open
if
stuff.
kidnapping doesn't work, then we awaken vampire.
Yes.
No.
No. I hope we don't get to that point, because if we're at that point, we've already got the city guard on us. And look,
Yes.
we are all competent, some more than others. But I don't think we can fight an entire city's guard, especially not the ones here.
Yeah,
They're no silvering guard, but
The
they
vampire's an escape distraction if we get caught.
yeah.
The other question is, do we lead with the Dragonborn Paladin theory, or do we first negotiate just for
I think
information?
these two
Or
give
do
her a
we
little
play
bit of
both at the
information.
same time?
You bait the hook. You bait the hook with a tidbit of information. So she's we saw her reaction earlier. She wants that information. So we give her a little bit. We make her realise, oh my god, there's so much more, and they go, but while we're discussing this, we do have some conditions ourselves because, well, there is a cost to everything in this city, and we can say the cost for any more than this information we've given you is this, and this is why, because we have a paladin of Bahamut, we have a paladin of Tiamat, and the cost is, for that side of it, you will then be able to tell the true story of which god it was that provided them to Dragonborn kind, and in turn would be the true progenitor of Dragonborns. I imagine she'd be over the moon to be the one to discover the true progenitor of Dragonborns.
This is a decent plan. The other thing I want to raise. Sorry, you had question, Ramus?
Why would not have any other Dragonborn dedicated to their god have done this in the thousands of years?
Because
It's going to be her question.
we didn't know where they were.
These have only been delivered recently.
And I
Delivered, not discovered.
And paladins of Tiamat and Bahamut would never have travelled together.
Yes. And also,
But one would be able to tell. That's just my...
paladins of my kind are rare anyway, and a dragonborn of my kind is unprecedented. Oddly. Odysseus, thoughts?
Kind of sits forward in his chair. My main thought at the moment is that you guys have come up with actually some fairly competent plans.
Look, we may be bumbling idiots, but we have our moments.
You do.
Not a
You definitely
book
do.
fan, but it can be wise.
I don't think Wiz can
Nah.
read properly, but he's absolutely smart.
I think
He's wise.
this is the best that we've got.
It's better than what we
Please.
had this morning.
One other thing. Obviously, you have a lot of relics from your country. Do you want to reclaim them?
on its sword.
Honestly,
I think we do the reclaiming of their relics the legitimate way. Mostly because for Ramas's sake. And also because I think if we do that legitimately, it would alleviate any suspicion on ourselves.
I also, because this whole plan is based on bargaining.
Yes.
How much are these relics important to you compared to the Dragonborn balls? Sorry, Odysseus, I need to ask. Because if it's you get the relic back or you get to touch the Dragon Balls,
The relic, I
which
think,
one would you
fall.
go for?
I think
But
the
this
relics
is
are more important.
not a question for you, Lucian. No offense, but
No.
it is their country's relics.
Less so our country's relics. I don't know what you saw, Ramas. I'm guessing you saw some scrolls from your temple. That sword belonged to one of my best friends. If he's alive, I want to find him.
the scrolls were my teacher, my father figure, the Stromborn. That's
So
not
they're
my connection.
important.
This is something to think about before we go in there. How important are they?
I think
If we
can
have
get
to get
those
them in smash
legit.
and grab, we get them.
I would rather leave the scrolls than smash and grab.
I think it's more we don't sacrifice the chance at legitimately getting the relics to do the bait and switch for. If she's so against the bait and switch, or against us holding it, we then don't pivot until we've got the relics under our belt effectively.
I just wanted to put it out because my priority time dragon teeth are quite high up. I'm not going to lie.
To be fair, Billy, you could potentially, with your small stature, sneak off and just take a tooth.
The magical ward is problem.
That's a fair point.
If is there
You
a
can-
magic city? A magic shop in city? Is there a scroll of dispel magic?
That is actually a very good point.
There are shops. I'm not entirely sure what's going to be open.
Do we risk
This late?
asking our friendly barkeep?
Odysseus, how many times can you teleport?
For all of us, once.
Just you? Could you go back to Ansharas and get some dispel magic scrolls? And come back and still have capability to get us out?
No.
Could it work together with you and Renas? How many times can you jump us?
Maybe once, and that'd be to the church alone.
So that could be the get out if you could get there and back.
No, I can only do it once.
Okay, so it would need to be in city.
There are shops, market stalls. There's probably bound to be somebody in the city that would sell something like that.
Could we get it on such short notice, though? And without raising questions?
That's the only suspicion. I mean, this is all. If we manage to do the bait and switch, this is even if they discovered that they're fake. I mean, they're not fake jewels. They aren't.
But they're not the jewels. Okay.
They are not the jewels.
Okay, I've just had a thought. What if they've already been switched? What if they don't have the real ones on display? What then?
Then
You are
we-
paranoid.
Then
Yes.
there is nothing we can do about it.
I mean,
No.
two draconic paladins. How would you not have known that from seeing them?
Because I didn't sense anything from them. Did you, Odysseus?
Don't think you would have, but I don't know. They
If
felt.
We've never, neither of us have ever held them and interacted with them. Until today, they were legends to me.
If we hold them, you never know. Something might actually happen.
If I turn into a dragon, the first person I'm eating, I don't know.
If you turn
This
into
may
full
also
dragon,
be
I
correct.
get one of your teeth.
If I turn into a full dragon, Billy, you can have one of my big teeth. And
But if going back to the question, if they are not the proper gems anyway,
It's a bust.
like
I think
we have no lead of where they would be held.
the
No.
only way we'd be able to get that information would be to do something that I don't think most of you would be comfortable with. So
Saying most implies that there's some of us that would be comfortable. Who is that?
Wiz, I've seen you torture people before.
I
We
just
have
wanted to
tortured
make
people
sure.
before. There was that one guy, in the basement that time, and we were cutting
Ah,
parts off,
the-
and
The
yes,
baker.
yes,
Ah,
we were
man.
cutting. That he was holding out
I-
information.
I just fly over to Ramus and just cover his ears.
We may have
A
to cut a
grip
few.
round the hammer.
We cut some parts of him off, healed them, cut some parts off, healed them.
Yep. We're stopping the story here
It was effective.
because I can imagine it was, but
Honestly, the reason that we were interrogating him doesn't befall the treatment he got.
I feel like it did. It was for the greater good at that point.
He
Odysseus
was
looks up at a
refusing
clock.
bread for one poor woman.
It was good enough for me at the time.
How much time have we got?
Hey, that was when I was serving Eldath as well. Imagine what I'd do now.
we have 45 minutes.
TikTok
long's the
doesn't
walk
come
over
through
there?
the mic.
Shall we ask the barkeep if it would be possible to get scrolls in the city? They would.
To be honest, it's 10:15. I think a lot of the shops are going to be closed.
I think the scroll is too. Yeah.
Then is it worth trying to delay? To attempt these scrolls, or are we happy with the current plan?
I think current plan. The thing is, the more we delay, the more chance there is of things going wrong for us.
Okay. So, then last contingency then. If negotiation fail, we do not get that. We can always come back later with dispel magic scrolls for smash and grab, but more effective. Or we turn place to mud and try our luck. Which one would you prefer?
I think turn place to mud.
It's probably the better option.
It's quicker, and if we go away with the spell magic and come back, things could have changed.
If we boil it down to a simple aspect, if any of the original plan goes wrong and we have to resort to these other things,
We're never coming back.
we aren't coming back anyway.
We probably wouldn't be able to come back to this portion of Sanctuary.
The territory that the Platinum Pinnacle control, anyway.
Yeah.
The other bits are their laws unto themselves. They are their own kingdoms.
Yes, but Platinum Pinnacle territory, no.
No.
Unless we bribe them enough. You never know.
I don't think any of you have enough money that
I
would.
don't think we do either.
We
Make
have
it-
also would have committed the capital sin, taking something without paying.
Stealing. It's that's punishable by death. I don't think there's anything that would get you out of that. Out of that.
To be fair, Ramas has something that gets you out of death.
Revive.
True, but that has a day cap on it. If he's also beheaded,
Semantics, you never know. I'm trying to be positive here, Odysseus. It doesn't happen often. Let me have this.
yeah, I will let you have it. You're wrong, but I'll let you have it.
See, Ramas, I know you'd save us.
Okay, in the 45 minutes that we have left,
Glare at this
I would
point.
like to try and craft a Time Dragon Tooth replica.
From your knowledge, roll me a. What skill check would that be?
I have blacksmith tools and carpenter's tools and smith's tools and all the tools for crafting.
Okay, what would you want to make it out of?
The cherry
It's-
sound.
There's to make a dagger with a smithing
Purple
tool.
worm teeth.
I would
Good
donate.
choice.
I would donate you some of mine as well if needed.
The only thing that's kind of big enough
Big enough is that I'm thinking.
is one of the purple worm teeth.
hmm
And it will also be made of the same material, basically. So, yeah, roll a performance check on your tools.
I meant to say as well earlier, Perry, when we were in the pub and having food, did that constitute a short rest?
Yeah,
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Woo.
I gain nothing back.
So I roll proficiency and strength, isn't it? For Smith's tools.
To be honest, I don't know what the rules are for
So
tools.
Smith
because they
tools
changed.
is if you're proficient, you get to add your proficiency.
Yeah.
If you're proficient with the check, which is usually athletics when using Smith, you get advantage on it.
I have my action surge back.
So
just
it's
in
your
case.
proficiency, if you're proficient, of course, and then the modifier for Smith tools, it's strength.
Okay, so I add 8. That is a 27.
This thing looks damn convincing. From what you remember.
I feel
Now,
like Smith's tool
my-
should be con.
My only ask is do we try and get into the negotiation a trade of teeth? Just say.
And that
We
can be an
can-
aside separately because that is its own transaction, I think.
Yeah, I think that would be its own thing. But you are more than welcome to try with that one, depending on how the other bits go, I'd say, because if she's not in much of a divulgatory mood. Well, I mean,
I think
rules of the city
play
would
it
state that she'd need to be.
she doesn't have to accept the trade though.
No, but it's a price for a price, so depends on what she weighs on that price. We'll,
There might
Cross
need to
that bridge.
be
yeah,
additions from our side to it to make it more worthwhile, of more equilibrial value. But we can figure that out at that point. I think she will tell us.
I have. He kind of looks down at his belt. I got something I can put towards this.
Same.
Should the need arise. Rest of the 45 minutes go by. Odysseus just goes, right. It's 5-2.
Let's head out.
It's now or never.
Do or die.
Always now.
And Sarah kind of comes back out after the conversation sort of dies down a little bit. She's like, can I get you guys anything else? Are we staying? Are we heading out? Odysseus
We're
is
heading
like,
out now.
yeah, we're done. I've left the payment on the table. Ah, not a problem. Right, well, I hope your evening is fruitful and you get everything done that you need to. Odysseus kind of walks past. Thank you for your hospitality. You've been incredibly nice to us. So don't worry about it. Something we all must do. All got to pay our dues.
Just nod as I go past.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
She leaves the door open. You all walk towards.
Ton of
You head to the
waiting.
museum. There's a ton of guards. She's called the police.
She was listening in.
Oh, she was absolutely listening in. But she's also, we've paid her, so she knows that, you know.
So there are no people here other than her. And that commoner is going to be a night watch guard. Sat down there. You walk up to the doors. They are open. You walk in. She is sat behind the desk, of which she has brought a bunch of other chairs around for you guys as well. She's like, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming back this evening. I know it is late, but I could not let a chance like this slip away. So,
Oh, fuck.
Daisy kind of stands by the pillar. So, there's so much that I would like to know. I mean, the books that we have in the library are not so informative. There's not really much on your. Sorry, you gave the Isles a name. What was that name?
The Moonshare Isles.
Moonshare Isles. It sounds so beautiful. Do you mind if I take notes while we talk?
Oh, feel free. Feel free.
I mean, you are more than welcome to start from wherever you see fit, and I will take it all in.
I think
But what-
Rastafari is a good place to start.
Yeah, feel free to speak about him yourself, Ramas, considering you were oh so very close with the giant, the god, whatever we want to call
I
him.
will ask you, do you want to do these conversations, or would you like to explain above board about the conversations?
Happy to do the conversations.
I don't know enough about the Isle.
Well, I'll let you make up whatever you want about Rastafari. To be honest, he's kind of like your deity. Above board, he's the he was a like an ancient giant that lived on the islands, protected them from outside threats and stuff like that. So yeah, James, you can say whatever you want about him. Really, he was a physical being and akin to a god at the time.
You can mix and match. You don't, if you want to do things above board, James, and Ryan does it in character, that is absolutely fine.
I just need a toilet real quick.
If you're more,
I see how it is.
if you're more kind of
You
comfortable
go.
doing that.
Bye.
Oh, he's doing the poop run. He's doing the poop run.
I think what he's saying is he's giving you free reign to
Yeah.
make up stuff.
Good old Rastafari.
Rastafari was basically the incarnate physical form of one of the avatars of Stronmus, a calamity upon itself, but bound in physical form, sharing the nature of the god and the essence of what it is, smiles and basically protecting through the sheer destructive power that they hold.
She's writing all of this down as you describe it in detail. Kind of features, feats that they've done, that sort of stuff. How deep would you go into the information at this point of the conversation?
This is his passion. He's literally describing a demigod to the power of the god that he literally worships, and so did the
I'm just
majority of the island.
Turn my camera off and mute because Evie and Hannah just going, she's upset.
Oh.
I am still here though.
So yeah, he would. Like when I talk about Warhammer as a great example.
Okay, perfect. So she writes all of that down as you probably, talk for a good 10, 15 minutes.
It's a small talk there.
Odysseus kind of gives Lucian and Billy sort of like a look, as if to say, hook is baited. Let's go on to next steps. I'm not sure if Josh is, because it'd be one of you two that's initiating this, not me.
I'm happy to do so. If you
I'm just wondering if you're here. I don't want
I
to.
am here. I've got Evie in my hand. She's calmed down now. I'm cuddling her.
Oh, the baby was upset. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't. Sorry. Yeah.
Team Helen.
Helen was fine. It's past Evie's bedtime, so she's getting tired and grizzly.
You said
was-
Evie and
yeah.
Helen,
Oh, hello.
and she's upset. So I was like, oh no, Helen's upset. 'cause she
That's
said it
exactly what I
that way
thought.
around.
Oh, sorry. No, that's my fault. My bad. No,
That's
Evie,
right.
Evie was upset because she's tired and grizzly. So, but she's watching you guys.
She'll fall asleep in a minute,
I was like,
hopefully.
She will.
Bless
Helen
her.
just come back from Ryan's. What the fuck's happened in that short journey?
Ryan, was your shit that bad? It sent my wife home crying.
They haven't been at my house.
No, they've
Have
been,
they?
no,
Oh.
they're at their parents tonight because it's strictly come down to.
Ah, fair. So yeah, Odysseus kind of gives you guys the look.
Does
Oh,
obviously. Oh, sorry, Demna look that was. You carry on, Jack.
so, madame, before we get further into all
You got it?
the information, obviously you've just had a slight taster of what could be gleaned. We were just, well, wondering if in exchange for said information we would be able to have a chance to solidify some knowledge of part of your collection.
It will depend on kind of what you are. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just writing the last little bits of what he mentioned, and that is so good.
The acid rain, yes.
You are incredibly passionate about this, and I'm so happy that you wandered into my museum today. I'm so happy. This is going to. I mean, with your permission, obviously, I will be putting these onto information plaques, and when we do special exhibits, then I will put all of this information out to the general public. I think they deserve to know about these isles and how they used to be. And she puts the book down. She's like, right, sorry, my love. You want an exchange of information.
Yes. So well, your collection is so extensive. There are many things that garner our attention, and well, we we have some wants. The main reason we had came to this city was the dragon gems that we were seeing at earlier. We have in our party obviously two dragonborns.
Odysseus kind of waves.
Lucian gives the head nod, of just the half nod.
Now the tale that has been told, it was never really understood which god crafted these. It is. Sorry,
That
go on.
him saying that, I go, I know which one it was, but he disagrees. Let's say.
Would be quiet if I were you. And he's kind of Odysseus is fabricating a bit of tension.
Oh, I'll lean into that and I go, oh yes, you and your god would try and tell me to be quiet, wouldn't you?
I just sort of on Lucian's shoulder, just like grip down. No, there's no need for tension.
I'd kind of fake a wince.
Roll a performance.
Happily, I've got a +5. I'm a charisma character. That is a 17.
Okay, she doesn't really pay it much notice, but it was a pretty convincing wince.
I can imagine. I've been hit before by barbarians. Maybe not Billy, but I've been hit before by barbarians. Where's
Now,
looking at you?
the two dragonborn in our party happen to be paladins of one of each god. Now I know the so-called evil one of the two, and I say this mainly because I am stood on the shoulder of a paladin of such a being.
I'd kind of
is
I'd
not-
kind of puff up my chest a little bit and stand a bit straighter.
Is not well received. Hence why there are so many gods around him. But
He kind of looks and goes, "Oh, so that is the need for the party traveling together. That makes a bit more sense now."
They do not trust me not to, well, give in to my goddess.
but we would very much like to authenticate, confirm, even for the aeons, which god created these stones.
We all know
What
it was
would-
Tiamat, and then she created the Dragonborn from them.
Kind of ignoring your comment, she's like, "What would that entail?"
Mainly direct contact with the stones, so that they can channel their divine essence and it would react accordingly. Obviously, this would be under your complete supervision and our guard under these paladins ourselves.
Roll a persuasion.
Why am I talking?
Can we help?
Billy, flex.
And-
How would you help?
Because Lucian's helping with the performance, can he also roll? Rather than giving it
Yeah,
advantage.
well, Odysseus and Lucian are acting the part of opposing paladins at the moment, giving
Yeah.
each other like nods and the comments and all that sort of shit. It's a free man help if you think about it.
I will allow it to be an advantage.
Oh, that might be what we need. Come on, Jack. Roll good for once.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a 19 on the dice.
Oh.
What was it? Persuasion.
Yep.
+1, so
Minus-
dirty 20.
Oh.
That advantage saved me because the other one was a 4.
That advantage sealed it.
Yes. Oh, Jack, I love you.
DC was a 20.
Oh. Squeaky butt time.
She kind of shifts, uneasy. Usually, this would not be something that I would allow, but this is a very unusual circumstance that I don't think would probably come around again in my lifetime. Two opposing paladins of diametrically opposed gods that fall directly under the purpose of which the stones were formed. I don't think I could possibly pass up a chance to witness this. I will allow that in a trade for the information that these two are willing to bestow. So long as your information proves worthy of it.
Well, I know you seemed quite impressed with Rames's initial openings. And that is what they are. Initial openings. There is much more to come.
Talk you through the history of some of the artifacts you have as well. The bolt-on, obviously, as we discussed earlier, would I would like to take Ren's katana as well.
I can have a replica made of that. That is not an issue. We can close that exhibit down for a day or two. I can allow you to take that. That's not a problem. I do not mind returning things to their rightful owners, and I can tell by the look in your eyes that you are not, how do the commoners put it? You are not bullshitting me. This Ren was a friend of yours?
Closer to a best friend. I'd also like to return it to him if I can find him alive.
Then it would be my pleasure to aid you in that. Let us discuss a bit more information. Then we will see about getting these stones into your hands.
One final request. This is more a personal request from myself. If you feel that the information is worth it, pulls out the dragon tooth replica. This is something I made. For you said you like replicas. If I would very much like a tooth from the skeleton at the back.
She looks it over. You have molded this on your experience with the time dragon?
Yes, that I never have seen a tooth quite as majestic. This was taken from a purple worm we defeated on the way here, and I molded it on that one look earlier. It is striking. It's left quite an
The-
impression on me.
Her face softens slightly. A smile kind of appears. You seem like such a kind soul, so it pains me to have to tell you this. That is an illusion.
Billy just looks crushed.
Oh, no.
Just like
down.
physically deflates. Just like
Just-
Oh.
It is not real. It is a mere mock-up of what we believe a time dragon potentially would look like. Its actual skeleton is based off of that of a gold dragon that we have parts of, but not a full skeleton.
At least you had the decency and integrity to tell him and not take the trade.
I would not con him out of anything. That is not how we would. I run my museum on dignity and the passion of the patrons that come in and those that donate. I would not run it on lies and conning people. That's not the way I do things.
Above board, I'm starting to feel bad.
Yeah. Thank you for your honesty.
I'm sorry that it has very clearly crossed you.
Yes. Not the first time I have been disappointed, but never
Fucking hell, Jack.
Keep your heart. I'm sure one day you will come across something just as wonderful. You collect teeth? She
Yeah.
kind of looks rather like,
And you know how Ramus got like so like enthused, he just suddenly start without even prompting starts pulling out different teeth and showing the different and the and like catalogued and all annotated, noted, and like the Hydra,
She-
the pup, the
she takes a
molar.
genuine interest. She looks over them. She doesn't touch any of them. She kind of like moves the hand up, but doesn't actually touch. She goes, she looks at you and she looks you dead in the eye. Maybe there is something that we can. It is nowhere near as potent as what you would have wanted. Bear with me 1 second. She walks over. She comes back. On the desk, she places a shark tooth.
Immediately go over, like inspecting it. May,
Real.
may I?
It is yours now.
Really?
Philly's new best friend.
Just like the biggest smile and just inspecting this tooth.
Are we talking like Megalodon tooth?
No, more very much hammerhead shark, but giant hammerhead shark.
Nice.
It's one of the smaller teeth in it,
Thank
but
you.
it is a tooth nonetheless.
This means an awful lot. Here, and I hand the replica I made to
Kind of
add a bit more reality to the illusion.
We are working on making it a full thing, so this will help. Thank you very much. She
Thank
kind of leaves it on the desk to the side. She's like, right, information. Let's go.
I feel like a more fitting venue would be the room of history itself, don't you?
I agree. She kind of ushers you all through. She takes you all in.
What
So
do you
what
actually
would you?
know? What do you actually know about the Moonshare Isles?
Not an awful lot, just what has come in on the descriptions of the things.
You don't
More
know how
the
it was founded.
clerk's area of expertise. He wanted to have this as a display, so I humored him, considering we had a lot of like the things for it anyway. He's more of the kind of that way inclined.
Well, the Isles were actually founded by a human. A man
I
named
immediately feel
Hashiko
gross.
Akira. Oh, don't! He's not like any other human. His name was Hashiko Akira. Hashiko being his family name, because they weirdly have their family name first. He was directly opposed to Anubis himself, and the war that they waged on the other races. He created the Moonshells as a sanctuary for refugees. I myself being an orc, I never knew my orcish family. I was raised by the general of his armies. Yeah, that's kind of the idea behind the Moonshells. I was adopted. This great statue you see here, he gestures towards the dragon. This we had different kinds of dragons up there. We kind of referred to them as snake dragons. The myth behind them was that they were carp that swam up the mountain and become dragons. A great show to the testament of resolution in our isles. This particular one ambushed our shogun, is what we called our leader, Shearer, and my father lost an eye defeating it. And I was with Shearer when he commissioned the statue to be made by our resident sculptor Maiko, who I personally put on the boat and freed from the Moonshine Isles the night that the eight attacked. The statue wasn't actually even began at that point, so I'm happy to see that she made it after the fact.
She gives a chuckle. She's writing intensely.
Amas, anything else you'd like to add to a story?
Leans over to his expertise, the scrolls of the priests. One of them is more about the day-to-day belief system. Two on the spot. I can't think of anything.
Fair. Do you think
She
it's far?
listens. She listens as you explain the day-to-day belief and kind of walk her through that more, so that it's like an understanding of how your religion kind of influenced the people, turning, a society that very clearly built on rescuing people, not judging, and helping where they can, was then seen as kind of a massive defiance to the Helios Imperium, especially considering there were humans that could defy the indomitable will of an Obus. A couple of the other scrolls are sort of like unique spells to storm wizards or people of your kind. She continues listening. Conversation dies down a little bit. And Odysseus, looking rather impatient, stood by the pillar. Once again looks over to Lucian and Billy and just kind of grinds his teeth slightly. Looks at Lucian and just very subtle wink.
I'd give an ever so slight nod back.
Is this information proved enough so far? She's writing down the last little bit. She's like, oh, yes, this is definitely worth. They have a little look. Can we sort this little... I was going to say little problem then, and I realized that would have put a incredibly dull tone on what it is you are actually about to do. So I apologize that I almost said that.
You should.
Odysseus goes, it's fine. Shall we? Like, yes, let's. And she walks you all through.
As we kind of approach it, I'm going to play in the part still. Just to say to Odysseus, I hope you're ready to be proved that your god is still nothing compared to mine. You know she is the mother of all of us.
We shall see.
I'm
Now,
staying
legend-
on Lucian's shoulder the whole time.
Hand.
Absolutely. That play the part.
Odysseus goes, legend has it that the gems light up in the hands of the god that they don't belong to, as a sign of defiance.
For once we agree on something, I also have heard this.
She goes, Do you mind if I pop this down? And she puts it on the like kind of glass cabinet just here. She's like, this will I don't know how to it will look into the area in which we are in. It won't take off like faces or anything like that. It's just mere outlines, but it will keep for posterity and then give us the ability later on to show that what's happened here has actually happened. It almost like keeps it and then is able to show it later.
Like an artist in a box or a gem.
It's imbued with an illusion spell, so it kind of takes this, what will happen now, and will enable it to be replayed, like the solar system in the other room. Odysseus just goes, don't mind at all.
I will be happy to, in the future, see his soul crushed over and over again.
She comes over, places a hand on the glass. It fogs up. She lifts it, places it down on the floor. It's quite heavy. She does struggle slightly. Odysseus goes, I need a moment to talk to him in private. And he kind of looks at you and goes, clicks and points.
I kind of almost huff and kind of growl. I kind of roll my shoulders. Not enough to dislodge Billy, but enough to make him kind of shake a little bit. So it looks like I'm unwilling. And then I'm going to saunter over like I fucking own this place and I am the dog's bollocks. Like there is nothing but arrogance and egotisticalness in this walk.
As you come around the corner, Odysseus kind of grabs whatever collar you might have.
For top of the
or
breastplate.
like, yeah, top of the breastplate, kind of pulls you in and just goes, play along. Very, very quietly.
And I go with it.
Kind of pulls you around so that you're like around here. With the other hand that is behind the wall, puts the 3 gems in your hand.
I palm them.
Are you ready for this?
Are you?
No.
Same.
Good. Kind of pull you in front and then like push you back through.
And I'd kind of, I would this time I would proper growl over my shoulder and be like, "Get your hands off me, you filthy heretic! I know what I'm doing." And I would be more like angry and not as like a little bit more draconic in it than anything.
Odysseus, now I'm going to roll a performance for this.
I hope he does well. I really
Kind
hope
of looking a little bit nervous.
Does he get advantage because Lucian was playing along?
And as I say that, and if I see he's looking nervous, what I'll do, I'll kind of say something in Draconic. I will say, always remember that you and your kind fangs are so blunt they couldn't even pierce a fish. Really, really shit Draconic insult I've just thought up on the spot. But in Draconic, so it'll sound quite angry and throaty.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
Fair.
it makes her go, "What?" Oh,
Okay, that's a 9.
may your scales forever be dull. Oh, and may your hoard be forever be small. Oh,
So he rolled a 9.
oh God, what's his? But he's
Did he get advantage
he's
because
a
Lucian
paladin.
was helping him?
That was advantage.
He's a paladin, so he's going to have
Oh,
maybe a
God.
+5.
He gets Lucian's +5.
That's saving throws.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
I wish it was more.
I like the wishful thinking, right?
She goes,
I was
who is going to hold them first? Will it be you? Looking at Odysseus, he goes, no. Give them to him.
He's scared.
Squints.
Give them here. I will prove that the mother is, well, she is true.
Remember, if they light up in your hands,
I swear to God, if he casts light on them when they're in my hands.
He's going to.
I know he is.
He said he was going to.
touch, isn't it?
If they light up, then it's, well, we know they're going to light in your hands.
She hands you the first one, the green one.
As the thing, I'm just gonna like prepare myself just to like show that we're ready to intervene if we need to.
Okay. As they are placed in your hands,
Mm-hmm.
the green one lights up, quite bright.
Oh, it hurts so
Very much lights up the room, and she, for about a second, isn't expecting it to be that bright. So she kind of does that.
I would quickly palm it.
Sleight
Ramis
of
is
hand
kind
check.
of can whiz below his like cloak in front of this camera at the same time.
Oh,
Yes. So sleight of hand check from you, Josh, because it's the first one, and she wasn't expecting the light. It's at advantage.
okay. Okay. Okay, 21.
Okay.
I'm glad I had the advantage, otherwise it was a 14.
You kind of flick them very quickly, and the light dies. And you're holding it still. She's like,
I would quickly, the face I would have would be one of pure disbelief.
she kind of looks between everyone. She's like, by the gods, it's. The legend is actually real. Odysseus kind of folds his arm. Sorry, you were saying?
You lie. This is a fake. Give me the other two. I will test them all. I do not believe just the one.
She holds both hands out to take it back.
I would very angrily kind of place it in her hand and almost like forceful enough that yeah, her hand would.
Just very delicately puts it back on its holder. She gets the clear one. Puts it in your hand. As she does, it lights up. This time, she does not look away.
Just as it lights up, I'd kind of hand on the shoulder. Are your eyes okay? Sword hurt the first time. Kind of get in the way of the camera again.
Okay.
Love this. Thank you.
As you put your hand on her shoulder, she's like, very briefly, I'm fine. And she looks back. You literally get that amount of time.
I'd see Wiz step forward,
Oh.
and the moment his hand touched her shoulder, I'd start the maneuver. Sleight hand again.
Whiz. Roll a performance check. This will determine if he gets advantage.
Okay. That's not too bad. Nat 20?
18 plus 1, 19.
Come on.
You can have advantage.
Oh.
Don't fuck
Oh
up.
god, I'm glad I had advantage because the first one was a 2.
Oh god.
19.
What was it?
19.
19.
No, 19. 19.
The light dies down. You pocket the second one.
Ramis is going to just walk around this time so he's near her.
No, this cannot be. She is
She-
the mother of dragons.
Actively takes that one out of your hand.
Yeah, I'm like, no. He is
Places
that
it
false.
back on the pedestal.
He is the false god. He is not the true parent of my kind. He cannot be.
Odysseus goes, may I briefly hold the last one first? She goes, oh, of course, yes.
And as she
Picks
passed
up
it over,
the-
I'd kind of almost half reach out, and then I'd stop.
She picks up the dark blue one, puts it in Odysseus's hand. He holds it out. It doesn't light up.
And if this lights up, we will take you into the next room while Odysseus and Billy restrain Lucian.
You can try.
He hands it back to her. She hands it to you.
This
She
one,
places it in your hand.
I would actually like to channel divinity into this one.
Okay.
I want to see if something actually happens. There is a part of me that is scared this pretense we're putting on is actually true. So I would like to actually channel my divinity into this one if I can.
What does channel divinity entail? Sorry, to do.
So it's different for each one, for each subclass. So
Uh-huh.
the
All right, what would
definition-
you be intending to do?
I would be trying to channel Tiamat's divinity into this orb. Well, mine takes the form of Vow of Enmity. So I basically curse something to be my eternal enemy and gives me advantage against it, is what my channel divinity does.
Okay.
He does have generic ones as well.
Which is like sense, faith, not faith, celestials.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So you
Divine sense, that one, yeah.
you actively try your Tiamat version one, yeah?
And I'd almost kind of flavour it that you could almost see, like, or feel almost like angry draconic energy, like going into it or trying to go into it from me.
Yeah, there is an aura about you that's darker. As you do, you feel active resistance.
Oh no! Oh, don't do this to me! My little dragonborn heart can't take this.
And you hold it. She notices and leans in closer,
Fuck.
and it lights up.
Man, for your own safety, we should leave this room right now.
No. And I
It
kind
stays
of,
lit for a moment, and she is actively watching.
I'm gonna spin, as if I'm gonna walk off, and as I spin, I'm gonna palm it, so my back's actually to her.
She
And then as he spins round, Billy's also gonna then like go put hands on him, and then also cast reduce on him to shrink him down.
Oh, to
Just-
put me as a,
I'm
okay. I would willingly
gonna
fail
try-
that.
I'm going to try and turn Madame Augustine.
she actively takes a step forward.
I won't force it.
Yeah, so Billy's just going as Lucian turns around, no, and then like
Jumps on me type thing.
grab both hands, cast reduce to shrink him down and hide the gem and the move.
As I turn, I
Odysseus
want-
moves up this way
Yep.
in reaction as well. Kind of pike, like reaching for that, and shield, like kind of slung off back immediately, ready to go. You get reduced. All at the time she stands forward, Wiz, your hand kind of leaves her shoulder.
I'll
Um,
move round then and kind of knock the table, hoping to knock the camera off accidentally.
So, while there is a hell of a lot going on,
Oh, sorry.
her eyes, because you turned around,
Mm-hmm.
her eyes are glued to you.
Yes.
It's going to be a straight roll.
That is, I can live with the straight roll.
Don't
You
fuck it
certainly
up.
can.
Have you got inspiration? Can I give
Can
you
I
some
get-
inspiration to give you advantage?
Have RP'd the fuck out of this session, just saying.
Yes.
Just let him roll it. There is a very good backup plan. There's a very good everything. It'll be fine.
I'm going to say you all have inspiration.
But we can't use it on this.
You can't use it on this.
That is
Fair,
fair.
fair, fair. I'm just
Because
trying
you have all
everything.
done some really fucking good role play. I will give you that, definitely. I haven't given out inspirations in a while as well. So yes, you can definitely have inspirations for this, because this has been fucking amazing. But for this, no. I want to see how this goes.
Fuck. Here we go.
It's alright, Josh.
I'm gonna put the
You can roll
camera
a
on for
one
this
and
so
you'll
you
be
can see
fine.
my reaction. I am shitting bricks right now. Evie's gone to bed, so we're all good. Helen, say hi.
That's all we get. Cheers.
Roll a one, Josh. It'll be fine. Trust me. Trust me.
Fuck you. You fucker. I rolled a 3.
It's not a one. You can't blame me.
That is 6.
That's no bueno.
That's no bueno.
Oh boy, no.
Oh, did I knock the camera off the table?
Yes. That has fallen.
Great success. We win D&D.
She doesn't necessarily see an attempted switch.
She probably just sees an attempted steal.
She sees an attempted pocketing.
And do we clock that she's seen something?
Yes, because she immediately just goes, "Oh, he is trying to put that. No, you cannot put that under your."
I
Billy
want
will
to
immediately
use-
go for it, pin him down, reach into his pocket and pull out the fake one.
Okay, James.
I just want to use my divine blessing to cast modify memory, and if she passes, use my reaction to make it my invoke amethyst, which is a natural one.
Oh, fuck! This is for modifying my memory, Perry.
Hey.
Fuck you.
Okay, this is
Oh,
good.
oh, you
This
bastard!
is good.
James,
This is
Thank
The
you.
good.
charm worked for a whole minute.
that is really good.
So, it's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Yep.
It's a 16.
That fails. I don't need to waste my amethyst.
Okay.
Yeah, the divination style thing.
So you cast
And
modify
the rest
memory.
Yes. Let me just use my divine thing.
So Billy has pinned you
Mhm.
because you go with it.
You reaching in, pulling out the gem.
I would,
Odysseus has
I
pike
would,
leveled at your face.
I would struggle, and it to kind of make it difficult for Billy to
Yeah.
do it, so it didn't seem as easy. But in doing so, give kind of like help him with the switch.
Enough, Lucian. This is not the first time I've had to pin you down. You know
It's
you
okay.
cannot
She
leave.
won't remember any of this.
Oh,
Just
Okay.
swap the gems,
Billy, can you...
punch Lucian in the face, so
What?
there's some physical. Just so that it looks like they want.
Oh, look, right. You made a tooth loose now.
Take
Odysseus
the
goes-
tooth out, pocket it.
Odysseus goes. "Worse."
Now hit Odysseus with your elbow, like you got him back.
I just look at Odysseus grin and go, happily smack.
All she will remember is your attempt to switch, but a quick scuffle, and in your hand is the real one.
Also,
She's there, kind of blankly staring at you.
while she doesn't remember this, I hate to say this, but Odysseus, you might have been right anyway.
She's
Conversation.
gonna remember that.
We just said she-
Billy, drag him out of here.
No,
So what are you
don't.
modifying her memory for?
So
Two.
I am modifying her memory, so she sees this scuffle happen, the
Yep.
event, but she doesn't recognize the pocketing. She just thinks it's the real one in his hand.
But she remembers everything before.
She'll remember everything before.
Yep.
It's literally that attempt to swap them. She won't.
Such a minor detail. It's instead of me trying to pocket it, I fall to the floor. I have the gem in my hand. You guys get it off me.
Perfect. So
And her mind will fill in any gaps.
that
the
don't necessarily
my
make
story.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she kind of snaps back to. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, are you all okay? Did you? Oh, you managed to get it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That is." She kind of takes it from Billy. Puts it on the.
We told you. We were here for more than finding out the truth, also to protect your interests as well.
She picks up the glass, pops it back on top, twists it back into place, hand on, goes back to being see-through. I mean, I'm at the forefront for. Oh no, the thingy fell. I hope it managed to grab everything that it needed to. I will check that later. It's fine. I'll sort that out in a moment. She pops that back in her like gown. I mean, I'm glad that you have done this, and it is all for some worked out well. I am sorry that it is not the response that you were looking for, Lucian. I cannot imagine what it is like to be where you are right now.
It's not the first time either.
To be fair, there is nothing to say that these gems weren't created to create the metallics, and Tiamat, in response, didn't create her own to create the chromatics.
That is also true. There could be plenty of artifacts out there that we don't even know about yet.
Lucian would
I think
genuinely look destroyed.
Odysseus kind of goes, "You two, take Madame Augustine back into the front. We're gonna have a little word with Lucian, if you don't mind." And Augustine just goes, "Oh, yes, that's not a problem. I would like to get some more information anyway." And she kind of walks you two out.
Would you like me to tell you about the sword that belonged to Ren?
Oh,
And my
yes,
own, for
please.
that matter.
She walks you back into there. Odysseus looks at Lucian. He goes, "What did you mean?"
I tried. I had to know.
And
This isn't an act, Odysseus. It was like a war
push back.
resistance, the kind of which it stopped her power. It felt like I couldn't push past it. She was not strong enough to push past it.
He holds out a hand for one of them.
I would pass them. I'd pass the blue one over because that's the one I tried.
You see him focus. An aura kind of appears around him. Familiar, but not. And while he's focusing, he looks at you like dead in the eyes. Odd. I got resistance too.
You mean to tell me you truly are a paladin of Bahamut?
No.
Hmm.
He hands it back.
I'd almost like hesitate. And then there would be a solid couple of seconds of deliberation, and then I would take it. But it would
Keep
go
them
in the
safe
pocket
until we
very
get out.
quickly.
Yeah. Keep them safe until we get out.
Oh well. They'd go in my bag of holding.
Perfect. We go and join. She, by the listening to you talk about them, your friend, she takes the sword kind of off and she very respectfully hands it over to you with both hands.
Was would take it both hands, kind of put it in where his other sword is, and then draw it to make sure it's the same.
It is.
Similar
It's
to
still
how
sharp.
when Wiz draws his katana, this was kind of like billow a little bit of like embers up the blade. Yeah, this is definitely his. And he'd sheath it again.
Nice. She kind of talks to you for a little bit more. More information is shared. And Odysseus, towards the end, just kind of stretches. I think this has been a rather productive information swapping this evening. She's there writing. She's got like 10, 11 pages in this notebook full. She's like, "I am so happy with this information. You are all welcome back here anytime. You have been so gracious with this. Thank you ever so much. I intend to put all of this information to good use and properly portray your home as the beacon that it should be known as. And I will do what I can to spread awareness for any of your people that are still alive and around."
Well, the place is gone now, so tell the story.
I definitely will. But it is late. At this point, you realize it's about 1 in the morning. She goes, I will let you go for this evening, but thank you all ever so much. There has been so many enlightening things here. I am unbelievably grateful. Thank you. Theseus gives her a nod. Thank you. You all kind of leave.
I imagine I'd be escorted out by
Oh yeah,
Odysseus and
100%.
I would be on the shoulder,
There'd be absolutely no
firmly
resistance.
grasping.
Lucian would look like a destroyed man.
Tooth to neck.
You all get out. You get out of the actual compound that the museum is in. And you get to the street. And Odysseus just goes, we actually did it.
How the fuck did we do it?
To be honest, I don't know what we just did. I couldn't tell you.
In hindsight, we could have took all three, and then I did that to make life easy. But oh well.
I mean, that would have been a complete.
However, there was recording equipment, so if the memory was janky, it might raise suspicions.
She would have just filled in her own logic.
Yeah.
She might have, but if she tells the story and someone watches the video, they will raise questions.
Well, I think I covered the video at all 3 points of Twitcherooiness.
That's very clever thinking. I would not have thought of that.
It's not my first theft.
Why am I not surprised?
Shouldn't be.
Odysseus kind of comes over to Lucian. Don't be so downhearted.
You just kind of get like a very non-committal answer there.
What I said wasn't in the moment. It's true. She could have created ones to make Valorant. Just because you might not be or it could have been reverse.
Plus, even though it is her power, it might be bound to her specifically, not her champions.
We shall see.
Framas, do you want to do your little bit of magic to get us back to Ansharis?
No, I did
It's-
from memory.
I'll get us back. It's fine. And I can actually do it now. Right. Bear with.
Go down a
What?
side street.
Yeah, he goes, good point. We'll walk down a side street and he kind of hand there's a glowy ball in it. And you all feel that motion of sickness. And as you're watching each other, instead of all of you disappearing at the same time, each one of you phases out. And as you open your eyes, you're met with a sight that none of you have ever seen before.
Oh fuck! Is it?
He pulls off his mask. It's Ernish.
That is that Ferry
The silver keep?
glittering keep.
Glittering
The glittering keep.
Oh, I'm here for this shit.
So am I.
Odysseus,
Oh, no.
Odysseus is stood in front of a giant glass panel that overlooks buildings that are unimaginably tall.
Are we all on the same side of the glass?
You are all on the same side of the glass. You're indoors.
All but Lucian who's on the other side, and he's like, fuck.
You got wings!
No, I haven't had the long rest.
You are looking over a glowing city. Very, very tall buildings. There is above board, a monorail that goes around the entire thing. And Odysseus is kind of stood in front of the glass, like right up against it, hand up against the glass. You're all behind him. He goes, This was where I had to bring you. Takes his hand off the glass, turns to you all and goes, "You're the first outsiders. Welcome to the Glittering Keep.
Wiz
That's where we'll end
immediately
tonight."
Oh, you bastard.
No, go on, go on.
Like I say, Wiz immediately slams his face against the glass and goes, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen."
That's where we'll end tonight.
You have timed that at a wonderful part in Lucian's internal monologue.
So we're gonna stop the recording because I think we're gonna need to have a little chat. I think I'm about to be yelled at, so I'm gonna brace myself. So if anybody watches, thank you ever so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do the little YouTubey stuff, and we shall potentially now see you next week. Maybe we'll see how things go. If not, maybe the week after. But we'll see you soon. Nighty night and goodbye.